Baby.
Whew, man, it's so hot in here, man. Shit. It's hot in here, man. It's a Friday night, but it's hot. As you can see, we are all wearing, well, my friend Desi doesn't have sunglasses right now, but he is watching and making sure we all wearing sunglasses.
Listen, I'm used to it. I'm in Miami, bro. It's another day.
He's in Miami. He's used to 100
another
degrees.
day. Yeah.
You know, but everyone got frozen?
No.
We're just cool.
Holy shit. All right. Hello, guys, and welcome to another episode of Livestream on a Friday. And as you can see, we have a full panel tonight because let me tell you something. We're going to have fun tonight. Our mission tonight is to have fun. So I want to say hi to my friend Fabio from FABSFIGURES in the house.
What's up, man? Thank you for having me. Hey, everybody in the chat, everybody on the panel. Let's go.
We are with the P-Rock swag over here. Look at Aries, man. This guy is ready. He's in charge of all the drinks. He's a designated drunk driver for tonight.
Designated drunk driver. And you have to wonder what the hell is in this. We're going to find out as we continue with this episode from the man of Hot Collectibles. Buckle up. Put on your sunglasses. It's going to be a hot one.
Get ready. Get ready because we're going to talk about Bespin Luke, and we're going to be like, we're just going to go to the guts, man. P-Rock in the house. What's up, my friend?
What's up, Dante? Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. Always welcome. Welcome for a good time. Desi, everybody here. Elton John way at the end over there. I'm excited.
Why do you look like an anime Hugh Hefner?
That's because I am. I'm the Puerto Rican Master Roshi.
Puerto Rican Master Roshi. All right.
I do Spider-Man.
Oh my god.
We have.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. We have Desi from Metamorphic Customs in the house. What's up, Desi?
Good evening, folks. It's going to be a wild one, as you can see, and it's looks like warm weather.
Oh my god.
Glad to be here. Thank you for the invite, sir.
Yeah, man. Behind the scenes, we were just having so much fun, and honestly, like, we don't need drinks, man. We don't. I think if we were drunk, it would be even worse. So
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, speak for yourself. Don't
Look at
speak
this
for me.
So and as you can see, we have BIGBREDA in the house, checking his Instagram and, of course, not paying attention. What's up, my friend?
Hey, thank you for having me. It's amazing to be here. I
Sing us a
think
song.
we'll have fun.
I think wow.
He's texting Dua Lipa.
No, he
Yeah.
got a message from the Hot Toys Wizard, I think. Isn't that right,
Ooh.
Joel? Was that
Did
what
you?
were
I
checking?
think so.
Yeah. We got information tonight.
You need to share some information, Joel. So we're gonna put you on the
Yeah.
spot tonight. I was like, wait, what? What? This was not in the script.
This was not on the script.
Yeah, this is how we start tonight's live stream. Oh man, damn, it's gonna be fun tonight, man.
Yes,
But
it is.
you know, before I start the show, I want to say hi to the people on the chat, and we have the collector number one, amazing panel as always. Hope everyone's doing great. Thank you so much for being here, Punisher XS. Hi everyone, I'm looking forward to more plastic crack talk. Yeah, we always do.
Ooh.
TK592, green milk ready.
Ooh,
Prompt and
green
reviews. Hey guys, can't wait for tonight's panel. JC, get ready. It's always a great show. Link Kramer in the house. Hey, evening. Hey, evening, all. Covers collection. Table 66 Nismore Spatchka. Hello.
Wrong channel.
I've got it though, baby. I got it. I got a cooling I got it freezing up right now in the Cantina freezer, so I'll bring it out later.
The Cantina freezer.
I love those shades, man. You like Batman. Like, I'm vengeance.
You have to wonder.
You have to wonder.
Blackbird Tech. Hey, everyone. Punisher XS. Sino in the house, member of the channel. Thank you so much, my friend. Good evening, everyone. The collector number 1, Lane Kramer, Clone Trooper. Fabio is probably trapped under Hot Toys boxes. He always is. He always is. How many figures do you get this week, Fabio? Just curious.
I don't even know. What did I get?
Godfather, you got Vito.
See,
Yeah, so I got 3 Godfathers. I got the Bane that's broken. I got
With the leg.
what else? The Ahsoka's was last week. That's it.
Oh,
I'm
that's it.
supposed to be getting both versions of Harley Quinn probably next week, and an Amazing Spider-Man as well. The classic.
I can't wait for that one. Yeah. That's-
Fabio, people don't know that you actually live in the North Pole and that you actually got elves. So all I'm going to say, and they can put it together.
He's the Colombian Santa Claus. Good evening, peeps. JC in the house is fire. Zeno fire. JC, let's do this. DT Arman, what's up, guys? Rick Galindo, The Dark Knight, Hot Toys Batman looks on point. Yes, and stay tuned. Reviews coming tomorrow. I actually finished recording tonight, so I'm gonna, do some tweaks here and there. So you should see it tomorrow. Members will see it first. Ashley Chase in the house. What's up, everyone?
Nice.
Hold my balls.
Yeah.
I spy.
What's this? They're holding the balls.
Oh yeah, call. You got
Chambea 11. Chambea 11. This is not up to dress code. No, he is. He's in Florida. He has the weather. He has the heat. We have the sunglasses only because we are.
He's
like
the only
cold.
sane member here.
He's not wearing glasses because he's our son. He's raised.
Oh, so poetic.
You bright.
Touching.
He was a poet. You didn't know it.
I hate her all the time.
Yeah.
All right. Blackbird Tech. Yo, everyone wearing shades
Or as
tonight.
you would say in your own words, aider.
Aider.
Aider. I don't say aider. I say ater. Ater.
Yeah.
You are an ater.
Julius is an aider.
You're an aider.
And Common Flex, another member of the channel. Hello, peeps. What's up, my friend? Thank you so much for being here. Covers collection. These guys all have sunglasses because their futures are so bright. Oh, that's a good
No,
one.
we will have a Shakespeare night.
Listen, when you ride like a bantha, you need to shave yourself up. That's it's very bright on Tatooine when you ride like a bantha. It really is.
Like a bantha, 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 like a bantha.
I just realized why Julio hates this song so much. If you listen to the song, it says Bantha. In his head, he thought it said panda, so he tried to write.
I tried to write a panda in China.
Listen, I want to make a bet with Joel. Joel, how many times do you think he'll play that tonight?
I guess minimum 8.
8?
I guess.
8 times.
I say 7.
Okay.
So it's lucky.
Well, it depends. It depends on the super chats. How many super chats does he get? That's
17.
with the keyword like a bantha?
Gosh.
That's the keyword.
Right. That's exactly.
Hector V, another member of the channel.
Nah, you
Crap,
did good,
I'm
Hector
late.
V.
You know, like, man. Big bulls. Big bulls Breda in the building. The Clone Collectors, the Men in Black stream. Yes, we are the Men in Black stream. Lane Kramer says, wow, this looks like some guys have been blinded by the bright sun of Bespin Luke and the shiny black armor of DX19. Let me tell you, man, the DX19 is an amazing figure, man. I don't want to spoil it, but you need to wait until tomorrow's review because I was very, very happy about it.
Oh, you got it in hand.
Yeah.
It looks fantastic from what I've seen. Wow.
They wear their sunglasses at night. Yeah, we're crazy, man. 24. Hello, collector brothers. Kevin Kelly Nerd Corner. David in the house. One quarter Mandalorian showed up today. It's awesome. Oh yeah,
It
that
is.
quarter Mando is really good figure.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Great,
Yeah,
great figure.
really like it. Hector V, hoping the DX19 comes in the comic concepts in the next 2 months. That's my next figure. Yeah, probably Josh is gonna get it soon because he's usually on point with the figures. AJ Rivera, what's up? JB Beats _ NL, what's up? Gangsters.
What up,
Sean in the house. Hey everyone, how you doing? Patrick, the Shades Patrol, looking cool, guys. Punisher XS, what's up? Bester Kid, living. I will
Oh
never look.
my
No, I'm sorry,
God.
Punisher XS. I will never look at the banter. Like
The first
I
one
will
is coming.
never look at Boba Fett.
Yeah.
So by the way,
Why you
Oh,
spoiling me? Don't spoil
Give the
it for
people
me.
what they want. Hmm.
cover collection, $2 super chat. Thank you so much. I have a fever, and the prescription is more. Is for what?
I got the fever for the flavor. We'll be
On time.
Like a panther, 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 like a panther.
Best show ever, baby.
Oh man.
With Gary Friday night playing your favorite hit.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is gonna be an amazing night. It's Friday. It's been a good day. I mean, it's been a while since I didn't have like a really good day. In terms of like work. It's been okay. It wasn't super busy. It was kind of quiet today, so I'm like, okay, this is good. Kind of feeling it. But yeah, so we're gonna start with the first topic of the night. So we're gonna talk about Bespin Luke because yes, there's always room for discussion about Bespin Luke. So I'm gonna ask everyone in the panel, how to is Bespin Luke Skywalker pass courtesy of Isico Brothers. All right, so
Pass.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start with Aries because we didn't hear his opinion at least on this show. So Aries, the floor is yours.
Come on, man. I mean, what the frack or what the Falca carb, whichever BG you like. I like them both. Dude, this is like, without question, is it possible that this is the best Mark Hamill captured head sculpt in history of toys? And I say yes. I mean, just look at this masterpiece. I mean, I was completely blown away. I couldn't believe waking up. What the hell was it? About April 13th. Come on, you know what I'm talking about, Fabio. I mean, this is like, I'm not going to say it. We need another super chat, but it's like a, you know what? I mean, look, listen, everybody. You look at some of these shots going through on here, it looks absolutely unbelievable. And I think the biggest thing for me is trying to finally find a Mark Hamill head sculpt that really just keeps hitting the mark, and they just continue to get better and better and better and better. Now, I have no idea how that Snowspeeder one's going to come out. I have high hopes for that as well. But this is absolutely unbelievable. I love the price for a DX at $285. And then if you want the Vader helmet and an extra base, you spend the extra $60 and you're able to get the DX, which is worth it for me because people forget that the old DX from, 10 years ago now?
11.
That was 50x 11 years. That's like $50. It was $50 more back then for just a Vader head sculpt. That's all you got 11 years ago, Joao. So for me today, you get the head sculpt, which is better because it has this head sculpt. Plus you get an extra base. I really love that base that you just put on there. I think this is great. It's a long time coming. I'm so damn excited, Dante, about this figure coming out April 13th. You have to wonder, is this the big shebang? And then, they're going to give us nothing May 4th week. Or is this baby opening up the door of wonderment, of possibilities, of all kinds of juicy craziness from now all the way up to May 4th? I think it's that. Dude, I just love this figure. Look at this here. If you could blow me up. I feel like I'm talking too long. I gotta get to the next panel
No,
person.
you're
But
good.
look at this. Look at this
No,
here.
you keep talking.
Oh, take your time.
Yeah, you enjoy it.
This guy-
I mean,
I
this
mean, if
is
you compare,
phenomenal.
if
This
you compare
is-
this one with the other one, it's a huge difference. I mean, the
Yeah, look at
Hescope,
that.
we cannot argue about the Hescope. The Hescope is definitely better than this one.
Now, is
But
it
this one's
true?
good. This one's great.
do you
That one is
I've
good.
do you
always loved
guys do you guys mind that I like the DX07 head sculpt? Because I really like.
No, Joel, I
No,
love
dude.
this. I love it. Like people have asked me, Joel, are you selling this? No way.
But here's the thing. Here's my opinion on this whole, head sculpt thing. It's two different products. There's two different figures. There's two different head sculpts. You can't compare two things that are completely different. They're not supposed to be the same, in my opinion. Yeah, it's supposed to be the same character, but it's not supposed to be the same expression on the face. And don't forget, the same person who did the first one probably didn't do the second one. So you're going to have a completely different artist. You're going to have a completely different take on the character. You're going to have and not only that, but the comparison pictures that people decided to use was they grabbed a head sculpt of the original, they put a flashlight on it, and they take a picture of it, and then they give you the advertisement pictures for this figure. What do you think it's going to look like? So it's, a little ridiculous with that, but there's nothing wrong with liking the original. If that's what you like, that's what you like. There's no reason for you not to, the new one came out, I have to dislike the old one now. Absolutely
Right.
not.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you cannot change your mind because of something new came. But before we continue with the panel, really interesting topics here, and I think Aries opened a kind of worms here, so we can explore all those, all that
I gotta get my
conversation. But I want to
tequila with the
say
worm.
we have a brand new member, Blackbird Tech, because a member
Blackbird.
just became
Blackbird.
Blackbird Tech.
Yeah, that's the way to get in. That's the way to get introduced.
Welcome, Black.
And
He
Welcome,
is
Black
now-
Jerk.
He just became a YouTube member. Thank you so much for becoming a member, guys. If you want to become a member of the channel, you can click on the link in the description below. There's either a join button or a link. So we have
Blackbird is
different-
Julio's friend, right?
Julio's friend.
Blackbird will be tomorrow morning in our Collectors Unite live stream.
Holy
Oh,
cow.
Very nice.
Nice. Yeah. Thank you so much, man. We very, very happy. So new member of the channel. Again, if you want to become a member, hit the link down below. Different plans. If you want to be part of the live streams for members only on Sundays, you need to select the premium, the gold, the golden or the gold package. Because we have silver, gold, and platinum. We're working on a diamond plan, so stay tuned for that.
A diamond.
Come join the fellowship.
That's gonna be mine, the diamond. Dude, look at this freaking picture, guys. I mean, that is like
Yeah.
fracking amazing looking.
Yeah.
And someone in the chat saying it doesn't look like Luke. I think you must be smoking the good leaf, baby, like the Hot Toys Wizard and his buddies, because holy crow, you've got to be kidding me. But hey, dude, I mean, to me, this is so nice. Best Luke ever.
It is. No. It is a good point. I think so. The Hescope looks good. It looks good. There's no questions, right? It's better than the first one. But I said it the other day. Hot Toys for some reason struggles to get the likeness right for Mark Hamill. They never nailed it like right off the bat because again, he looks different in every movie. And
He had that accident.
Right, because of the accident, right? And this particular shot here looks much better. But if you see other pictures, it doesn't look that. It looks like him, but not like 100%. It's like still, not 100%. But certain angles he does. And to me, I mean, I don't know if I'm the only one here, but to me, he looks almost similar to the Mando look.
That's what I was asking. It looks like the same face scope.
I don't think it's the same
think?
head sculpt. I think it's just the paint is very similar because
I think not the hair, but the face. I think the face looks
Right, with the face.
almost identical.
with the face, but I think the hair is obviously the hair is much better. So
Yeah.
that's why it looks more like Mark Hamill than the other one to me. Because again, the hair is nicely sculpted. Julius,
Yeah.
You said that you like the DX7, which is a valid point in terms of how much you get for the money. Obviously, the DX07 is the way to go. You have 2 figures, battle damage one. You have a nice diorama, accessories, good looking figure. Back in the day, was the best Luke Skywalker. It still holds its presence. This one here came to maybe take the spot. What are your thoughts?
I will repeat what I said in our last show. We did the show in your channel about this look
Please don't
when
repeat.
it was announced, and my opinion still. No, my meaning at that time was that the DX07, because you have to add sculpts, right? And what I was saying was that especially the battle damage head sculpt, it portrayed very well the emotions that Luke was going through that point in time. While this head sculpt is more a head sculpt, a more normal head sculpt. I like this one, of course. It's a better one. If I'm going to get this one, I'm still considering, because it's like this. If you are starting, if you never collect the original trilogy, if now this will be your first one, what figures can you get at this moment at a reasonable price to collect the original trilogy? And I talked last time. You can get, for example, Lando. You can get Bespin Leia. You can get this Luke. And you can get one Vader, and Boba Fett, the Empire Strike Back Boba Fett. I think still available, and you already got some nice figures for the Empire Strike Back. The Vader, if you don't want to get the 40th anniversary one because some people don't like him, you can get the Rogue One, if you are not a perfectionist, and join him together with these figures. I'm thinking also as a perspective, because many people, that doesn't collect the original trilogy, they came already, it was already too late. Everything is so expensive now, but there's still a chance. I may still check if I can get some of those figures, and then if I can get them at a good price, I will get this Luke, because I don't want to have this Luke posed by himself alone. I always like to have some characters to go along with him. If
Like
you
Grogu,
understand
like
my meaning.
Grogu. You put Grogu with him.
No. Oh yeah.
Like, no.
I have too many Grogos already. I don't need
Exactly.
one more to stay with Luke.
Or you could put one of these with him. One of these drink sticks.
Drink sticks.
That's big.
Desi, all I can see in this figure, because it is too clean, that's a fact. But for this particular head sculpt, I can see you doing some customization on this one to look more weathered, to look more battle damage.
I've had some requests already. So yeah, no, that would be easy. Just add some blood and maybe weather the suit on it. That would be great. But first I want to ask for a round of applause for this photographer, because that's the same damn sculpt from
I thought it
Mando
was
Luke.
for me.
Is it right? That's what I'm saying, right?
It looks a lot better because of the hair. I get it, but no,
That's what I'm thinking. But the face.
face looks so much better here because he used the right lighting to get the shadows on the contours of the face. And in the Mando Luke, the prototype pictures, they're okay, but his face looks really puffy. I know the hair is worse, but the face looks puffy on this one. On this one, it looks even closer. And anyways,
Did you just say it's the same one as that? Luke?
yes, it's the same head sculpt as Mando Luke. The only thing that's different is the hair.
So I wasn't that crazy, and that's the thing that made it different. The hair is nice, and yes,
Exactly.
I do agree. The lighting, and they took more. I guess they put more love into the pictures.
Yes.
But
They put a lot more love, and it's just whether you think it looks like Mark Hamill or not. I agree. Like it's across all hobbies, 6 scale, 12th scale, 1-to-1 statues. Mark Hamill's face at this age is always very difficult to capture. Always. This is not perfect, but this is, I think, the closest it's come in 1/6 scale.
Desi, I've heard people say that this looks like the Queen Studios Joker. So yeah.
I'd love to see him with some Joker makeup on. That would be kind of appropriate, I guess, for Mark Hamill. But
Could you put the makeup on? Like Desi, you'd probably have the ability to
I could
put
do
the
that.
makeup, and then it would look like the Queen Studios Joker.
Yeah, that would be great. No, I think this looks great. I can't wait to get this guy, 3 years from now. But it looks beautiful. It looks
3 years
beautiful.
from now, man, don't do that.
It's true.
I will definitely be picking it up.
The truth is, you can't go wrong with Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Whether the head sculpt is perfect or not, it still Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
And again, this is a prototype, and I'm very confident that they're gonna even improve this. It looks good right off the bat, so really nothing negative to say. Obviously we're kind of like nitpicking a lot. We're just gonna be, pointing things here and there. We can argue, oh, why is it coming with two bases? What do you need two bases for if it's only one figure? The DX is how to just abusing the DX just to throw a DX, but really, is they're not including much stuff. We can argue that all night about it. But P-Rock, I want to hear your thoughts about this. I know it's too clean, but it looks good.
No, yeah, it does look good. And I agree. It's probably the best face sculpt so far for Luke. The hair, and I knew it the whole time. Does he see? I thought I wasn't the only one. I knew that was the one from the Mando. It was just the only difference is the hair.
Yep.
So it looks amazing, but I already have the Endor Luke, and I have him with Princess Leia, Endor Leia with Wicket. So he would probably go with my Vader with that base, going with the base from the other Vader.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I kind of want the Snowspeeder Luke more, just because it's a little more of a different look compared to the one I have already. It looks amazing. I may still get him. But if I get him, I'm going to get the regular one, because to me, I know Aries mentioned that he agrees that the DX one is a good price. I think it's a little overpriced at $345. It comes with the two bases, but you're not really gonna use both bases. It should have came with a little bit more things for DX. Like lately, the DXs haven't been what they were back when they were in the early days. But it looks amazing. I'm probably still gonna get it, but just not right away. I'm gonna hold off on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Wait till the Snowspeeder one comes out. Then from there, I decide. I'll see how they both look. And I don't think it's gonna sell out right away because we still have the Mando. That's right. I got that one pre-ordered too. The Mando Luke.
That one is coming, I think, so between June and August, I think.
Of 2025.
Yeah, it's right. No, yours late
Pennywise too.
2025. But it looks amazing, man. I like the face sculpt. The hair. I like the hair. The one with the sweat, like it looks all sweaty and everything.
Can we agree that Hot Toys is getting way better and doing the hairstyles for the characters?
Yeah.
I mean, they painting much better. The sculpting is much better, and that can change the whole face. And this is a good proof of it, right? For some reason, the Luke DX, the other one, the Mando Luke, because of the hairstyle, doesn't look as good. It doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look as good as this one. This one here, it looks like Luke Skywalker. Certain angles, when you see it close up, if you go like this side, it looks more like Luke Skywalker than other angles, right? Not to say that it's bad at all, because it is not. But I'm gonna go back with Aries on this one. So the DX07, we all agree one of the best Luke Skywalkers to date. 2-pack. We have a bunch of accessories
For sure.
Fabio mentioned this the other day when we were talking about Luke Skywalker. Do you think Hot Toys is abusing too much on labeling stuff as DX without giving us the DX I don't know, quantity per se? Because usually when you have a DX figure, you're expecting more stuff. But if you see the review tomorrow for the DX19, it didn't come with a lot of accessories either.
Mhm.
But I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think the DX line is getting more, popular? I mean, I don't want to kind of sound like that, but you know what I mean.
Well, I think there's a couple things with the DX line. I've been saying it for some months now, that I feel like that they don't exactly know themselves, Hot Toys, what a DX is to them anymore, because it's quite different. As much as I love this figure, and I think it is far superior to the DX07, but that DX07 again is outstanding. I've got it. It's fantastic. It doesn't nearly come with what that DX07 came with, or what a lot of the DX series came with. So now when you're seeing these DXs now, you're kind of wondering, well, what's so special about a DX? Because you got the Clone Wars Ahsoka that came with rolling eyes. That's not a D6, a DX. Now you got the
D6?
Clone Wars
Yes,
Maul.
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Aries.
I like that.
Aries.
Ooh, caliente.
You've been desexed.
I feel an interruption coming. Anyway,
Que lindo, que chulo.
but and then when you get the Clone Wars Maul is another one where that comes with rolling eyes. That's not a DX. So what makes a DX so special? We were talking about the clone. We were talking about the Rosario Dawson Ahsoka. Oh, the tailoring on that must be what makes that a DX. So I don't know. I'm looking at the tailoring on that, and it does look perhaps better than what I'm looking at here with my DX07, but I'm not really too sure. So I think that they have some work to do to define what a DX is. So that's been my point for some time. Now, addressing a couple of other things, if I may. Yes, as far as the price, I really dig the 285 price for everything that you're getting. The 345 price, yes, it could be, whether you think it's too high or too not. Definitely, if it was just for the head sculpt at $60, probably too much. I personally like this base because it's not a sand base and it doesn't have those damn freaking footprints in there. The other thing I like about it, when you get this version, they don't eliminate the main base with the light up function, which is great. You get both bases. A lot of times when you get the deluxe, they negate nowadays to give you the base that comes with the non-deluxe. So I feel like that they hit it with this. But the thing that I'm most impressed with is they do give collectors like, hey, I don't want to spend $345. I think it's too much. Then go spend Bo-Katan money and at $285. So I really like them for that. And then just real quick, talking about the head sculpt. So, and I brought this up the other day. And so, for me personally, Desi, you could tell more. I can't tell what head sculpt, what clay mold they used. The one thing that I can say, though, I mean, for all I know, it could be Han's head sculpt, and they just used paint and made it look that way. To me, on every picture they have taken, this looks nothing like the Luke I saw in Mandalorian. This looks like a young Luke that's confused, that doesn't know really what he's doing. I'm going to go face Vader. Should I listen to Yoda, or should I go save my friends? Where's R2? Oh, there's Darth Vader. He didn't have any of this countenance in The Mandalorian. He looks so young here. And The Mandalorian is like, I'm killing all the Dark Troopers. I'm taking Grogu, whether you like it or not, Mando. Goodbye. May the Force be with you. It was very direct. It was just very much direct. I'm Luke freaking Skywalker. Go F yourself. And in here, it's like, I don't know what I'm doing, which is the moment. So for me, I don't mean to say it this way, I don't give a crap what head sculpt this is. It could be freaking Leia's head sculpt. As long as it could be Tony the Tiger. They are great. As long as it looks like Luke, who cares? And I think they did it.
Yes, good point. I want to say hi to Rider Reviews, member of the channel as well. Hey, how's everyone doing? And he says, amazing panel. Keep it up, guys.
Another reason I didn't want. I mean, the DX comes with that base. That base is gonna make me want to get the original Yoda, and I'm not trying to pay that money right now for that Yoda, because to me he would go perfect with that Yoda. That's the only character I can see him right now going perfect, especially with that as a secondary with the Vader head, with his head sculpt in it.
You know what's cool, P-Rock? What I really think too is another point. You just made me think of this. The people who are getting the 285 version, I feel like they get the better base. And so they're not getting gypped, I feel like, the people that just want to spend the low money. And I really feel like the people, like you said, that want to spend the extra money, they get the thing that goes with Yoda, but you're really buying the Vader head sculpt, let's be honest.
Exactly. Yep.
Yes, I want to address a couple comments and then one of the panel thoughts about this. So Bellion says, I currently have 0 looks. By the end of 2023, we may end up having 3 looks. Life is good. So yes, we went from 1 look to 3 looks. So that's amazing. More options.
More R2D2. Give us R2D2 already.
R2D2, yes. 808 Michigan Jedi says, I got a feeling coming May 4th, we may finally see the 212 clone figures. And Single Star Rider says, note, this is the head we will be getting for the Snowspeeder Luke, and I look forward to it. And and that's my gut feeling that we're gonna get this head sculpt, and that's gonna be the I guess you'll see it in hand when it comes out, and you can have an idea how this is gonna look with this different hair pieces.
But will not be exactly the same.
It's gonna be probably
Because
the same mold but different paint, because they can do that.
Because the mouth is open in the Snowspeeder Luke.
Yeah, the head sculpt that they used for that one was the one from Return of the Jedi.
I don't think we're gonna get that one.
But I think we're gonna get this one.
No, I don't think we're gonna get this one.
I also don't think so. They cannot change like that and just send you this one. They will keep that one, I think.
I wish they would, but I don't think we're gonna get this one. Remember that Return of the Jedi, it was supposed to come out now. I know it's late, the Snowspeeder one, but that means if they're going to get this head sculpt, that means they would have had to already tool this head sculpt. and have it tooled and already probably in production. So it's possible. I don't know. I hope so, but I don't think so.
Hey, Dante, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Can you see Hot Toys pulling one of these? The DX07 came with this and the battle damaged version. Fabio and I were talking about battle damaged figures the other day. And I don't know how the community would react to this, but can you actually see them May 4th week saying, hey, here's the battle damaged version of the Luke Skywalker? I mean, can you see that?
I can see that
I hope not.
completely. And
I hope not.
doesn't make any
hope
sense.
not either,
And
yeah.
it's exactly what
Me
Hot
either.
Toys does.
Yeah.
I would if I was running Hot Toys. I know
I
that's
would
not
too
what
if
we
I was
want to
running.
hear, but
If
I
was,
would.
I'd put it out.
I
You
would.
gotta have the hand arm
They'll
cut
make
off.
you. They'll make you pay for the figure twice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, it's a smart
It's a
marketing.
possibility. I think they may do it.
I hope not.
Imagine this, right? Imagine this. It's an excellent point Eris brought, and I like this when he brings this hot topics here. So we have the Bespin Luke clean version. We agree that looks amazing. Tailoring, the Hasco looks good, the bases and all that, right? Now, not to mention the packaging, right? I just can't imagine how beautiful that art box is going to look like. I'm telling you, the DX19 DX box looks really good, really, really good. I love that. So I think Hot Toys is going in the right direction. Number one. Number two, I think it is possible that they're gonna give us a battle damage Bespin Luke, just because if they want to just kind of like do this and get it done with, they would have give us two figures, like the battle damage and the clean version, and call it. So it is very possible that they can do that. They can do a battle damage version, maybe perhaps including, with the tongue top, without the jacket, or with the jacket, whatever you want to, include whatever, the severe hand, maybe R2D2, maybe they can include Yoda. The possibilities are endless. And if they do that for May 4th to be released, let's say right after this one, dude, people are gonna buy both. People
What if the base,
100% are gonna buy both.
I have a
what if
question.
the base that they give you with that Dante actually matches or goes with the 40th Vader?
That was my question.
Go, Jesse. You can go.
No, that was my question. That was it. Now, Eric just said it. Like, what if like that one has a base that goes matches up with Vader, 40th anniversary Vader?
Right, it could be exactly like that. It could be the one that came with the DX07. But that's a good one, Fabio. What do you think? Do you think we can see that from Hot Toys? I know you say no, but May 4th for next year is a different figure.
I don't say no because again, Hot Toys is very unpredictable. They give us things that nobody ever thought, nobody ever asked for. So I don't say no that it's impossible. What I'm saying is I hope not, because number one, that's a ripoff right to our faces. Number two, it doesn't mean that every Luke DX has to come with two figures, right? It doesn't mean that at all. They could split them up. That's not the problem. The problem is at 340, two different DX figures at 340. Think about it. That's a lot of money. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to. When I say I hope not, that's what I mean. I hope that we don't have to pay for two figures at 340. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Not that Hot Toys will never do this. They'll do this in a heartbeat. That's not what I'm saying. It's just I don't want to have to pay for another figure at 340. And the thing is that you can't compare this, new figure coming out, if they decide to do a battle damage, because it's going to blow the DX07 out of the water anyway. So you're going to have to buy it, because I personally love, I've always said this, not a secret, I love anything battle damage, period. I just do. And I know that they're going to come out and make that battle damage Luke look incredible. The head sculpt, you can only imagine the damage on it, the blood, the hair, all the scuffing marks, all the dirt or whatever they put on. It's going to be incredible. So that's what I'm saying. Just I hope not. But they could do whatever they want, and they usually do anyway.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. And we are 80 people watching. Come on, hit the like button, guys. Share this. let's get to 100 people. Of course, liking and of course, don't forget to subscribe to all my friends' channels here and become a member of the channel if you want to see really good content on Sundays. Live streams for members only. Pirak, Bespin Luke battle damage. Is that a possibility? Do you think Hot Toys will say, you know what, Fabio, hold my beer. We're gonna do another one. I don't care if you need to pay $350.
No, I mean I agree with Fabio too. Like I hope they won't do that. I'm pretty sure I could see them doing it. I don't think they will. I hope they don't. But I can see it happening. They did it with the Mando already, and I don't know. Like it would look nice. It would look if they would. I would love if they could get like the cut off arm or something like that also, or something additional like that. Just something to make it look a little bit different. Just not the battle damage only. But I'm hoping not, man. Because I don't know, man. That's
tough.
That'd be a low blow right there, man. I'd be like, that would kick in the balls right there. Hold my balls. Yeah. I was like, hold my balls won't be able to hold his balls after that, man.
So Desi, look at this comment from Single Soul Rider. She says, what if Battle Damage Luke comes as a 2-pack with Battle Damage Vader?
Oh, jeez.
I mean, that would, yeah, right now, but that would be awesome.
He didn't have much battle, except for the arm. Like, he took a
some
hit to
dust.
the arm.
Some dust.
Yeah. Like,
Some dust. Some dust.
He
he got hit. He did get hit with a lightsaber.
Yeah, he got hit.
Yeah.
He got hit in the, like, I think in the arm he got hit.
In the shoulder or something.
Yeah. Why the lightsaber didn't go through, I don't know, but that's a story for another day.
Best bar, shoulder pads.
Yeah.
No, but they can have.
Use a force field.
Right.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Anthony's in the house. Anthony.
Oh yes. Let me say hi. Hold
You
on.
gotta put the finger out. You gotta be the finger out. There's enough finger out like this.
I need to say hi to a couple people
Like
because
this,
you
right?
know
You can put the thumb out as well. There you go, like that, yeah.
I want to say hi to.
And the way you do that, you turn it this way.
So I was doing the bootleg
and
hello.
go
I
like
know
this,
the bootleg hello.
Nano.
and then you go like this.
This
And then
guy-
you
I
start
want to say
doing this.
I want to say hi to. I want to say hi to James C. James C. Man, it's been so long, my friend. Welcome in.
James C. Haven't seen
Yes,
him in a while.
James
yes,
C.
I know he's been busy man. But man, thanks for being here tonight, man. It's been a while. Nice to see you on the chat, and of course, Anthony Francisco Mafia. Hello, my friends. Hope everyone is having a great Friday. Look, this is what Single Soul Rider was referring to as battle damage.
He already comes with the battle damage base. He already comes with that battle
You
damage.
can
You have
feel.
that.
You really felt that
Based.
hit. Oh.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, guys.
Oh,
We have to-
Caporeso.
I've really been thinking that they're going to reuse. That they just did. They reused the K2SO. They have a KX Enforcer droid. Everything that they could reuse right now, coming out of COVID. If they took the time to produce this new sculpt, I see a battle damage version. I see the Todd version. I whatever we'll buy. If they'll say, "Oh, look at these pre-orders. Oh, look at this going up," they'll buy this until we stop buying it. I think we'll see it. I think it's very possible, plus more, because they just keep reusing these things.
And it's never a bad idea to have another Vader, man. It's always a good idea to have another Vader. Always a good idea to have a new Luke Skywalker with different diorama bases, different whatever they do, it's gonna sell no matter what. 100% it's gonna sell. Julius, what are your thoughts? Do you think we're gonna get a battle damage Bespin Luke with a Vader or maybe with a Grogu?
If you think that Hot Toys will even pass this one, you are 100% wrong. You will see a battle damage Luke 100%. I can assure you, they will not miss this chance because they know these are the figures normally that sell the most. But I don't think they will show it so fast. They will let these pre-orders of this one now sink in, and I don't think they will announce that battle damage so fast. But they will do it. They will not miss that chance. They know the money is there, and everyone will be crazy going for that battle damage look. I don't have any doubt about it. At least on this, I don't have doubts. Hot Toys doesn't make sense most of the times, but I think in this case, I think they are going to release it. Just to finish here one thing, because before Joe P let a comment there about the DX line of Hot Toys being watered down. If you go back in time, the DX line, the Hot Toys DX line, it was only about the PERS system, the rolling eyes. There was not much more than rolling eyes. If you go back to Batman, 89 Batman, Jokers, everything was about the rolling eyes and the bigger box. Like you could call it a premium box with some foam, with some beautiful stuff, but with normal accessories. There was nothing very spectacular that you would say was the rolling eyes was the selling point for the DX figures.
Well, yes
and
and
then
no.
Bases.
Yes and no, because you would never get a diorama like you did for the DX07 from a regular Hot Toy figure. So they use the DX package to package the really high-end accessories with the DX, which you're not doing anymore. But go ahead.
I haven't finished. with the two pack, you got that 2-pack look that come with that base, right? The bigger one. But then you got also Michael Jackson. That was a 2-pack, but didn't come with anything special. I think you have it, the Michael Jackson, the 2-pack, the beaded version. Thriller, right? The Thriller. I think it even didn't come with two bodies. It was one Michael Jackson.
It came with two outfits and one body, two heads.
Exactly. Per system, rolling eye system also, right?
I don't even know, but I had to buy. The reason I know is because I had to buy a second body to be able to use both. So I have both, but I don't even know. I never tried if they had the rolling system or not.
Because along the way they start to include, for example, you have the Jack Sparrow, the DX15 that came with a huge that display base with a shark, and he came with the rolling eyes as well.
Yes.
But it was always about these rolling eyes, beautiful bases, and so on. Lately, yes, they are not giving as much as before, and still calling it a DX. We all wish that this look would come with something more, but then maybe the price would reflect on that, because the prices are different than they were before.
But think about it. Think about this. You go from 280 or 285, whatever it is, to 340, right? Just by adding a base and the Vader accessory head. That's a lot of money for those two things.
And he barely fits in the base.
I would rather them keep it and give me a figure for 280, 285 than charging me 340 for two accessories that I'm not going to need anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So you would prefer they would call these like a MMS something, not call it a DX.
Not DX.
This should not be a DX. And if we're getting figures like Ahsoka with the rolling eye system not being called a DX, this should not be called a DX. The reason they call it a DX, though, is to continue from the DX07. You know what I mean? Anytime you get a Bespin, you're going to get a DX. And that's what they're headed with that. But it's wrong.
It's a good point. But let me tell you this. So that Ahsoka, Clone Wars Ahsoka, right? The reason why it wasn't called a DX is because the outfit is very simple, to be honest with you. It's not... It's like a regular figure, right? But if you compare the DX Ahsoka, right, for the Mandalorian, we all agree when we did the live stream that the tailoring is just fantastic. The amount of detail that they put into that figure, obviously the PERS system, the head sculpt, and the quality is just top notch. It looks really, really good. So that 100% justify the DX, right? This Bespin look, the tailoring looks very good. Per system, we have interchangeable hairpiece. We have two bases. We have the exclusive, Vader, head sculpt, whatever. They call it DX because, again, like Fabio said, they want to continue that pattern. But before we continue, James, he said, remember, guys, Star Wars is not that big here in China. They only do them because of Howard. Mando is very popular, but OG stuff, not so much. So that's a good point as well. That could be something that they might not do in the future, but I still believe that they are going to do it. I don't think they're going to miss this opportunity. You can continue, Julius, with your point. If you
Yeah,
finish,
I finished. I was just talking about the DX stuff, and it's interesting because just to finish up this comment from James, the DX07 this week here in the second market went down a lot. I wouldn't find him a set for below $600. Now you can find it easily below 500.
oh, wow,
Easily below 500.
wow.
And here's the thing about the that DX as well, the Ahsoka one. Just circling back to that, Dante, that Grogu is articulated different than the other Grogu.
Exactly.
Yes, that you've been getting. It has more articulated features. And what do you consider then, Fabio, the DX for the Bando? Should that one be a DX, that Luke Skywalker? That also gets the
No.
Grogu that's articulated, but I don't think the tailoring on that figure is anything like it's good, but anything like the Ahsoka.
There's nothing to that figure to make it a DX. That figure is a very plain. Obviously, what do we get? The Dark Trooper, diorama like piece. But besides that,
cool.
It's cool, but that's it. Like, there's nothing to that figure that, in my eyes, at least, knowing what a DX is supposed to be, doesn't show me that there's anything there that makes it a DX. But I feel like they're doing that. Number one, like I said, for Luke. And I feel like because they know that Luke is such a big deal character, I think that's where they're slipping in and giving us the DX when they feel like, you know what, we could charge them a little bit more for this Luke because we know that they really want OT characters.
And James C says, look at everything you get with the Iron Man, with the Mark 7, and it's not even a DX. And further, look at everything you get with the Beskar Deluxe Mandalorian with Grogu, the 2 Grogus. That's not a DX, and that has a 300 something price tag on it. And look at everything you get with the 2-pack of Boba Fett. Doesn't have the rolling eyes, but man, I would have no problem if they called that a DX. Actually,
exactly. That's more of a DX than the what do you call it? Than the Luke.
I think the Batman is a DX from the new movie, the one that whether it comes with a signal or not, it comes with the rolling eyes in the Batman head. The regular head doesn't have rolling eyes, the Bruce Wayne head, but the Batman head does, and it comes with so many accessories, even a bat signal. My only question is maybe overseas, and Joel, maybe you can confirm, just having the label DX on it, does that make it sell more just because prestigious label? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, and like there's a good question in the chat. Clone Tripper says it's a DX because it's Luke Skywalker. And then my only question to that is, and it's why it's interesting. So I was saying I feel like they have to identify what a DX is. Well, then, I guess because it's Darth Maul, that's why they call it a DX. Well, is Darth Maul more popular than Vader? Why isn't Vader a DX? Because certainly Vader is more popular than Darth Maul. So why are they throwing these on there? Because Darth Maul is great, but he ain't no Vader.
Why was Solo Maul a DX? Because he has a chair?
Exactly, yeah.
Clone Wars doesn't have a chair.
Same base from the first DX too.
Yeah. I love Solo Maul, by the way, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but he was
not like the
DX though.
Yeah.
The DX60 is a DX.
Yeah.
Yep.
Although I will say that I thought, I think the price for this Luke is good. Now we can argue that $285 shouldn't be like the base price for a Hot Toys figure with a head sculpt. Yeah, we can argue that all day. But as far as if we're admitting that $285 is the base price, then this for $285 is fine. Then I think you have to ask yourself the question: okay, $285. Am I willing to pay an additional $60? Whether it be from Sideshow, overseas, off eBay, off someone, am I willing to pay an additional $60 for that Vader head sculpt alone? Just for the Vader head sculpt, forget about the base. Because head sculpts go for a lot, and that's a pretty cool head sculpt.
Well, that head sculpt does go for over $100 from the DX07 by itself. So maybe they looked at that. So you're going to be spending $100 or more just to get that DX07 head sculpt. As a matter of fact, whenever one of these sell, and Joel, you're right on what's going on with the market with that figure, but it was always going just for that head sculpt $100 more for the extra version than the version without. And I have the DX07 set without it, and it's 100 less. So if you look at it like that, it's not bad.
The way I look at it, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Now, do you guys think that because now we got the Bespin Luke, do you think Bespin Han is next?
Some kind of hunt. You gotta give us some kind of hunt.
Oh,
I
baby.
wish.
There are so many speculations about the license for Harrison Ford, that Hot Toys doesn't have the license anymore, that they cannot do it. I really don't know, and I think no one knows is there any problem with the license for Harrison Ford, if Hot Toys lost the license or what's going on. I don't know.
When was the last
It's
time
difficult to
Hasbro
know.
put out a Black Series? With
Basic Bitch says it's a DX because Hot Toys wants to sell more. They probably justify it as that since he has the better head with it, and that's exactly what we were discussing.
You know,
I agree with Desi what he said about the price of the head sculpts, and having that at all alone is worth the price, plus the base. So go ahead.
Yep.
yeah, I agree. No, I agree. And one thing we got to remember, they were already teasing this Bespin Luke a couple of times, and they teased it before the Bespin Leia came out, and the Bespin Leia had Bespin Han in it. So I understand about the licensing issues, but we've been maybe waiting the same amount of time for Bespin Luke as we've been waiting for Bespin Han. Bespin Luke just came out. All Harrison Ford is about is the money when it comes to that, which is not a bad thing because, you know, it's what it is. So I think it's coming. It could be a May 4th release. That could be next.
Imagine that we got Han and Chewie Bespin Edition DX version with a C-3PO.
How about
you know.
Han and Greedo DX version?
Oh yeah, with the cantina, with the table and the chair. Oh man, can you imagine?
But now with this Bespin Luke coming out, do you guys think that for the collectors that miss out the original trilogy, is it worth to go back and get the figures already released, or wait and check what Hot Toys have to come in the future? Do you think we will see reissue of characters they already done, for example, for the original trilogy, or do new ones, or do you think it's not worth to go back and get these figures at the price that they are now and just wait for future announcements? What do you think, Aries, about this? Because new collectors maybe are wondering, I want this Luke, but I don't want any companion pieces to go with him. Should I go to the aftermarket?
Dude, Joao, it is such a good question. After I saw them do this with this Bespin Luke, it hit me immediately. And I was like, holy crap. They're going to redo all of these A New Hope figures. Now, I'm not saying they're going to do it this year. They're absolutely, certainly going to do it with how hot Star Wars is for the 50th anniversary for Star Wars for sure. But I absolutely believe we're going to get 2.0s. You're seeing the first 2.0. The difference between the DX07, Joao, and now this new DX. And I really firmly believe now you're going to see the A New Hope Luke, and you're going to see a 2.0 A New Hope Luke. You're going to see a 2.0 Harrison Ford. You're certainly going to see a 2.0 Carrie Fisher, Leia, if not the one from Rogue One as well. To capitalize when she was in that for 10 seconds or whatever the hell it was. And they're coming out with Rogue One figures. So, you know, for me, here's the thing. Even if I look at this DX07 to answer your question, even if I didn't have this, just because this came out, I would still look for this DX07 because it was the only one that came with two figures. It's unique. Yes, I don't think it looks anywhere near as good as the new one, but it still looks damn good. It's Hot Toys Legacy. It's a great figure. It has, and they're never going to make it again.
The first Star Wars figure to be released was this one.
Yes, you're exactly right. So, like, someone asked me, it's like, hey, you know, like some people already reached out to me saying, hey, are you going to sell that? No way. That would be like if they did a New Hope Luke tomorrow, guys.
So you lied to me?
Fabio, I wouldn't lie unless I have too much of these.
You expose people in public.
It's in the mail. Anyway, the battle damage version is in the mail with Phillips head screws on the bottom of the feet. They didn't put him in 11 years ago. Anyway, but no.
This DX07 will always hold up. Even
Yeah.
is the first Star Wars figure to ever released by Hot Toys. Only there, it's already a masterpiece. And for everything that comes with, I think it's always an
What if we
amazing set.
What if we get a Lando, a Leia, and a Han for the threesome pack?
Wait, a threesome? Wait, you said threesome?
Does it come with this?
Yeah. What's it going with it? Threesome pack.
Let me.
That's not terrible.
I would buy that. I would buy that. And in Wicked, there you go.
How about you, P Rock or Dante or Fabio? I mean, would you, Desi? Would you guys buy? Seeing the Bespin Luke, would you really be buying at these high prices a lot of these OT figures? I mean, I would still look, but I don't think.
Yeah.
If the question is I don't want to spend that money, they're definitely going to come out with them again.
Here's my thing with stuff like that. So if I miss, like, I personally know what I'm involved in, what hobby I'm involved in, what game this is, right? The moment I miss out on a figure, which hasn't happened in forever, but the moment I do miss out on a figure, and for whatever reason now it's sold out, it's $800, $900. Like a lot of people in the community, their first response is to be angry, not at themselves for missing the figure, but what do they say? Oh, scalper, scalper, scalper. How is it somebody else's fault that you missed out on a figure and now you're mad because somebody's selling it at the price he's going for, and you're mad at that how does that even make sense? So my thing is, when I miss a figure, and I have in the past, obviously, like I said, not in a long time, but I have in the past, once it goes to that price range where I'm like, this is too ridiculous for me to spend money on this, I don't bother with it at all. It doesn't exist. If for whatever reason, which has happened.
I can tell you one. The Boba Fett animation version that I want to sell you, and you don't want my price.
So that's what I mean. So that's one figure specifically that he's talking about right now. So, I missed out on that figure. It's going for like $1,000. It is what it is. I'm not going to say to whoever's selling it, oh, you're a scalper. Oh, you're a jerk for selling it. That I know what I'm involved in. I know that if I miss something and it goes that high, it's for a reason. So I'm not going to blame somebody else because I missed out on a figure. So
you respect that, right?
Well, so it's just part of the game. That's it. You can't be mad. You can't be mad at somebody for somebody having something that you missed out. And again, it doesn't mean that it was your fault. You could have just gotten into the hobby and all of a sudden you want it, and it's like, oh, it's $1,000. It is what it is. But you need to be aware of the game that you're playing right now, and if you're planning on, if you like, figures, and again, I'm talking about my own personal stories in the past. I have a feeling that now nothing's gonna sell out immediately anymore, but those are things that people had to deal with a lot, for a while, before obviously Hot Toys, flooded the entire market.
Right. Let me address a couple super chats here. So SJC 360 with the 199 super chat. Thank you so much for that. Will Marvel get ever a DX figure? That's a good question.
They'll get another Iron Man.
What?
We will ever get a DX figure from Marvel, like like Bespin Luke, like a DX or something, but for Marvel.
It's weird that we haven't.
Yeah, they will.
They will. You think they will? P-Rock?
I don't think so. I mean, not anytime soon. Eventually, but not anytime soon. I don't think.
Yeah, eventually. Yeah.
Desi?
If they,
Are you Desi?
Yeah, can you hear me?
We can hear you a little bit lower.
you are underwater.
Something's wrong with my mic. Sorry, guys. Let
It's
me
Bluetooth.
try this again. Hold on.
While he's fixing his
He's
mic,
in Miami.
Mr. Julius.
They
DX
had all the opportunities. They had all the opportunities with the Avengers line to bring some DX into Marvel. Now, I'm not seeing anything that can come up as a DX for Marvel. They have they had so many options before, and Marvel now is with new TV shows and so on, but TV shows very rarely or never go into the X line. It's always about movies.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. By now, they should have done it. If you know, if they
They
were
should
gonna
have done
they
it
would have done
already.
it already. If they haven't, I mean, what character would give them the reason to make one just now after years and years and years of having the opportunity to do so? So I don't know.
Right, right. Let me get this to this super chat. All Toys with the 99 super chat. Thank you so much for that. Do you think the XO7 will drop in price? It's a good question.
Overseas,
Let's
I
go.
don't think so.
Let's go with Aries. 6cantina.com. You want to know the prices? 6cantina.com. If you want to know what's going on in the market with Star Wars, 6cantina.com. Don't forget to go to 6. I'm plugging like crazy. I cannot plug like good. But anyway, Aries, what do you think?
If you want to know what's under P Rock's robe, OnlyFans.com.
Yep.
Listen, baby.
It's wild.
You can't tell in 3 days what the impact's going to be on the XO7. So people have been asking me left and right. You got to give it some time. You got to let the dust settle. After you collect some data, after about a month or so, you can get kind of a good idea. And especially after a couple of months, a few months, several months of this on the market, I don't think it's actually going to affect it. It's a completely different figure. That's a 1.0. This is a 2.0. That's a 2-pack. It may initially, right now, affect it, but I am not convinced it will over like a 90-day span. We'll have to see once this settles in, but it could, and it may not. We'll keep an eye on it, but it's going to be hard to tell. My projection would be no, I don't think it's going to affect it that much in the long term, if that answers your question.
Let me just piggyback on your answer. Do you think, I mean, one thing for sure, the crown of the crown of Grail and classic figure, if you will, is gonna stay with the DX07. There's no way it's gonna lose that place, right? It's a Grail, period.
It's the first Star Wars figure ever, like Joao said.
First Luke Skywalker or second, I think, but with the likeness, I mean, that was the best Luke Skywalker back in the day. So credit where it's due, right? But now, do you think if Hot Toys decide to do a battle damage Bespin Luke, could potentially impact the price of the DX07? Only if that happened.
I don't think so. And again, because it is the first Star Wars figure released by Hot Toys, it will always have an important matter to play on this, because it's the first one. Was the first DX from Star Wars, especially his Luke Skywalker 2-pack. Comes with that huge base, amazing. I don't think, even if it loses the value, it will not be much. It will not be that much. It reminds you that not long ago, I don't know, some weeks ago, Brother Cousins got that exactly 2-pack for $700. He said this on his when he reviewed the figure.
How much did he get it for?
700.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is a very special figure. It's the first one. It's a great set. And, I talked a lot of times before, Dante, you and I have talked about, Hot Toys possibly building a legacy at this point. I mean, it happens at some point. It happened with vintage Star Wars after 20 years, well, about after 15, 20 years. And so that's what happens with some of this stuff. It's, Hot Toys is I think, is very special. I think they have a special legacy. They'll always be, whether they stay on top another decade or 2 decades, they're the first ones who started this kind of likeness, kind of like with the vintage Star Wars. Those were the first ones at the magic in the bottle. People don't forget that. And so I think, especially with this one, I don't think, like I said, in the short term, all these things can get affected. Remember when the Clone Wars Anakin came out? It affected the dark side Anakin and regular Anakin for like 3 weeks. It did. But then after 3 weeks, no one cared anymore. And
then
those
we'll
went up and
recalibrate.
Yeah. And they're right back where they are. So I think the same thing with this personally.
And let me just finish here. For example, the DX09, the Batman, the 89 Batman is the same thing. Even if they come with a new one, that one will always hold at the first DX Batman from 89 movie. It will always hold.
Yep.
Doesn't matter what.
That's what you thought.
Just DX12. Yep.
Basically have to agree, right? It's, by the way, do I sound better?
Much better.
Much better.
Okay, apologies for before, but basically have to agree, as I have always said, as long as there's a different SKU, there's a different package, it's fine. At most, you'll get a little dip, and then it goes right back up. If you're in this for the long run, it doesn't matter. The original will retain its value for one reason or the other. The only time that it might get affected is a War Machine situation, War Machine Mark 1, where it's like literally the same exact thing. Literally. And it depends how many they produce. Even that might eventually go up in value in the long run again. So I don't think there's much to worry unless you're trying to flip something like in a week or something like that. So
that's a good point. Fabio, what do you think?
Again, it shouldn't drop at all. There's no reason for it to drop. Like I said before, it's a completely different figure than the new one. It's a completely different, packaging than the new one. It's a 2-figure double pack. You're going to get that fancy diorama base that you're now that we're talking about this new battle damage, if it does come out, I have a feeling that that's what's going to come with it. It's going to be that diorama base where he hangs from, you know what I mean, when he's fighting Vader. So it shouldn't drop the price. I've said this before. I feel like, this is the only hobby where the original loses value when a 2.0 comes out or a reissue comes out. I never understood why, but this, directly affected by the new figure, it should not be at all.
And we are 110 people watching. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Let's get to 100 likes, guys. I know we can. Your fingers can do it. Mr. P-Rock, do you think the DX07 will drop in price, or do you think it's safe?
I don't think it'll drop in price. It may drop in interest, so it may be harder to sell now because with this figure coming out. But the original one, I don't think it'll drop in price right away or anything at all. It'll just be harder to sell now because more people are going to be more patient.
Anybody trying to sell this right now making a huge mistake. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, just hold off on it.
Yeah, Well, if you want to sell it to me brand new, just hit me up.
I'm also buying. If anyone want to sell, you can message me on Facebook.
Well, you're in China, man. You can get it cheap.
Well, Joao, you already did you put it in the mail? The animated Fed for $150. I think you gave me a different price than Fabio.
A different price.
I will put it tomorrow.
Yeah, because some true collectors are gonna want the first. It's like
I'm using a Jedi mind trick on you.
You want the
P-Rock, are you standing up?
You already gave him a flat tire.
Who's standing up?
No, I'm sitting down, baby. You see something else if I stood up. So.
Let me
no pins.
I was asking P-Rock.
Let me say hi to Graham for the Jedi Nice Watch. Happy Easter weekend to this Star Stud panel. Thank you so much, my friend. Happy Easter to you too. And I think we have another super chat.
Yesterday I was on his channel for more than 1 hour. He has amazing tutorials how to build the model cases. Graham, from the Jedi Knights. Wow, man, I was watching that.
I'm gonna definitely watch this video when I get mine.
Graham, send me the link.
Six of my people
Jedi Knights Watch YouTube channel. Follow him for module cases, how to install and everything. Yeah.
He says, "Why is P-Rock dressing like Fabio?" Or Fabio dressing like P-Rock?
Hey, we all had this today.
I know, right? We all got this shit. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to get the shades. Single Star Writer said DX07 will probably not drop, or maybe a little, but this new Bespin Luke is different and not a reissue.
Pre-orders.
If Hot Toys wanted to do a Marvel DX, they could have done it with Iron Man Mark 1. That's a good point. DX, the clone collector says DX one drop in one drop. In fact, there will be a chance if it increases more the figure because the figure is different. Yeah, of course, because you're getting something different with the DX07. And again, the crown of a Grail figure is not gonna go away, right? It is a good set. If you can get it, obviously, at a good price, go for it. But yeah, I think I always gonna say this. it is a good time to be a Star Wars fan. It is a good time to be a Marvel and DC fan. We're getting so much really good looking figures. Technology is evolving. We're getting better head sculpts. We're getting, other companies, coming with new fresh figures. So it is a good time to be a collector. It is a good time.
I
to
would
be a
agree in the Marvel part. Now, if you are a Marvel fan, at this moment you can get a good Hot Toys collection without spending a lot.
Yep. They're cheap now.
You can get almost a full Avengers line without spending much.
That's true. That's very true as well. All right, so now let's change topics here and let's talk about Queen Studios Captain America.
Oh, gosh.
So we got this from Infinity Saga. This is the Infinity Saga from Queen Studios. And man, this one looks really good, man. It's a quarter scale figure or statue rather. So let me just gonna flash it here. This one looks amazing. This one looks really good. Is this from Civil War?
I don't know.
No, Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. Winter Soldier. Desi, what are your thoughts about this, man?
It's pretty.
Look at this.
It's from my favorite Marvel movie, so that is nice. I already have a quarter scale Captain America, which is the sideshow one, and I really like it because it's a Daniel Bell. But this one is amazing. The likeness is pretty good, I think, and just the overall museum pose. I love museum poses. Very elegant. It's just the details are there.
And the price,
it is nice.
The price is very appealing. $590, right? Was the retail price?
It's not bad.
For 2022, very nice price.
Bad at all. It's not bad at all. But before I continue with the panel, Ray from Howard Toys with the 999 super chat. Sorry, we missed most of the show. Looking forward to the reply.
Salud.
Yeah. Don't worry, man. You can always rewatch it, man. But thank you so much for the super chat. Howard Toys, if you want to get Hot Toys figures also, check him out. He has a Instagram page. He has Mercury and eBay as well. So he has a bunch of figures. Sometimes the difficult ones, the hard to get, he has them. So, hit him up. But thanks, man. Thanks for the super chat.
This Captain America is all polystone, right? There's no any mixed media here.
I don't like it, man.
I don't know.
I don't know. How about those straps though? Because the stitches look like.
Can you open just now where you have there the details, the name and everything? Normally, Queen Studios write over there. They write everything.
I like the paint they did in the face.
Polystone and metal shield.
There
Okay,
you go.
so it's all polystone.
Yeah, it's all polystone. Let me flash another super chat real quick. Ashley Chase with the 799 super chats, showing some love as I'm battling with COVID. Oh shoot, man! I hope you get better, man.
Sorry.
Sending positive energies your way. Feel better, man.
Take some vitamin D.
Feel better. Yeah, drink a lot of water. Vitamin D. Get some shots of tequila. That helps.
Yeah. Bourbon.
No, but seriously, man, feel better, and then hopefully, everyone is okay at home. That thing is not going away, man. I just want everyone to be, COVID free, but I guess ain't gonna happen. But thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciated the support. Fabio, Queen Studios, Captain America. This guy look amazing, man, and the price is very tempting. Let me tell you that.
The first thing that stood out to me was the suit. The suit is beautiful. I love the way it looks. Very classy suit. I feel like it has some like a weird shine to it. I don't know if it's the lighting. I don't know, what it is, but it's, to me, it's perfect. Somebody said about the price. The price is great for what it is. But again, not for me.
So now let me ask this question to Joao.
Yeah.
So this is 500 and change. It's a one quarter scale statue.
590.
590.
Yeah.
This is a quarter scale statue. Good looking one. Why is the price so low? I'm running the statue, so I'm just wondering if maybe, or people in the chat.
Maybe because of the material, it's all polystone. They don't use any mixed media here. It's all polystone, so I think that helps for the price to go down. But I find interesting that they write there the quantity, the edition size. It's 600 for overseas, but I think this will be producing higher numbers. Remember that they don't have license for this for US market. I think this is Japan, Indonesia, is all in Southeast Asia. They don't have license for these for North America. So when they mean overseas, I don't know if they are referring for those countries. But yeah, the price is quite appealing, but for me, it's not a statue that I would even consider. But yeah, if you are a Marvel fan and if you are looking for a Captain America statue, why not? $590. It's the price of two Hot Toys at this moment.
P-Rock.
Yeah, I mean, I don't collect statues, so I'm not gonna say I'm a statue professional or whatever and whatnot. But it does look good. I like the chest, the emblem on the chest. What I like mostly is the face, like the paint they did in the face. It actually it looks like it has personality when you see the face. You can see the eyes, and then the color of the lips are a lot different from the skin tone. So they did an excellent job with the paint on the face, but I don't do statues, so I'm not.
Why did you text me and say you were a statue?
Dante, just one more thing, but because I didn't see the photo before, you can see also that the base is the display base is pretty simple. There's nothing going on there.
Give me 1 second. We have an interruption here.
Whoa.
TK FOMO.
TK FOMO.
In the house.
Hi,
What's
guys.
up, TK FOMO?
CT
Hey,
Socket.
how are you?
Well, I've been looking for CT Socket. I was hoping, Fabio, maybe you would know where a CT Socket is. I can't find him. I've been looking. I'm looking as much for him as I am Mace Windu for Hot Toys. And you have to wonder, where the heck is CT Socket? I mean, I'm losing my mind. And I mean, that's why I'm coming on over here.
TK FOMO, let me ask you this question. What do you think about the DX Bespin Luke?
I just have so much fear. I mean, that's why I'm TK FOMO. I mean, there's a storm. And you have to wonder, is Bespin Luke the first of 1 figures, 2 figures, 3 figures, 4 figures, 5 figures, 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures, 9 figures, 10 figures, 11 figures? This storm is going to become a galactic mess. What are we going to do? And honestly, you're bringing up Queen Studios. And Queen Studios now has 1 figure, 2 figures, 3 figures, 4 figures, 5 figures, 6 figures. I'm going to lose my mind. I don't know what to do. I mean, what was your question?
I forgot the question. TK FOMO, I wanna ask you, because a lot of people asking me this. What do you think about the possibility of having a battle damage DX Bespin Luke?
100% coming. Because Howard Chan wants to make money. And as long as you're going to give him money, it's kind of like if you were out in a pizza shop and someone said, hey, I don't have enough money for pizza. But yet someone says, hey, let me help you. I'm going to give you some money for the pizza. You're going to take the money and then you're going to buy the pizza. So it's the same thing.
Oh, man. How many versions of Luke we're going to get?
Well, let me see. We have 1, 2, 3. And it's possible. Now there's going to be 4 up for pre-order, 5 up for pre-order. And I say, yes. Remember, you have Captain Marvel, Brie Larson. There's already 3 of her. And now there's 3 Lukes. Well, you do the math. You can double that. Probably 6.
Anyone has a question for TK FOMO in the chat? Anyone has a question in the chat? Send the super chat and ask your question to TK FOMO.
What did you do with your cousin CT Socket?
I'm looking for CT. That's what I'm asking you, because the wizard took out your likeness. And I can't find Ares. I don't know where the hell he went. And I can't find TK Bomi either. And say TK Bomi 5 times, maybe he'll show up.
TK Bomi, TK Bomi, TK Bomi. Ah.
I thought he was like he took a break or something.
TK Bomi.
You don't have to read me any comments. I can't see through this thing. I can only, all I will say is one thing. I came here riding on a bantha. Like a bantha is how I got here. It really is. It's very true. Like a bantha is how I got here.
Like a bantha, 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 like a bantha.
Exactly.
Thanks TK FOMO for the magic words. 120 people watching. TK FOMO is in the house. Hit the like button because we have that interruption here with TK FOMO. Let's see the comments here because people are going nuts with TK FOMO. Blackbird text says TK FOMO in the house.
Hello.
FOMO TK. TK FOMO. The Jedi Nice Watch says. Big bitch. TK FOMO past the helium dog. I need to hit it.
Does anyone know where CT Suckett is? That's really what I need to know.
Oh man, CT Suckett is probably like drinking right now.
CT Suckett is with P-Rock right now. That's why he's not on screen.
See,
He might be visiting Queen Studios.
Warworth, hold my balls.
Hold my balls.
Hold my balls. I'm right here.
So TK Suckett, what were your thoughts about this Queen Studios Captain America?
He said TK Suckett.
TK Suckett. TK FOMO.
Look, baby. Look, I mean,
Oh shit! I'm going
they
nuts
call me
here.
TK FOMO for a reason. This adds to the storm. It's kind of like when you have a storm, and
Suck it.
I'm getting wet, and someone comes over, like the guy who gave me money for pizza, and pours a bucket of water over my head while the rain's coming down. That makes the storm worse. It's like a tidal wave. It's like 1 figure, 2 figure, 3 figures. This figure is amazing. I think it looks fantastic. I think it looks great. But then again, I really can't see through this damn thing, and I can't breathe in it either, to be quite honest with you. But again, it just adds to the storm. When does the storm become a hurricane? And when does it start having categories? That's the question I want to ask you.
Oh man, that's a good question, man. And I think that's gonna be the next topic in the next segment because the storm is definitely coming, but also delays, man. Like it's never perfect. It's never perfect.
Listen, I have to go ride like a bantha out of here. It was great stopping in. Thank you so much, Beta Hot Collectibles. If
Thank you,
anyone
TK
sees
FOMO.
CT Socket, please send the Hot Toys Wizard a text message. He will certainly give me a call.
Thank you, TK FOMO. TK Suckett.
TK FOMO.
TK FOMO in the house. Okay, let's give some round of applause to TK FOMO, man.
Yeah.
You know, he deserves it. It was a good job. Good job. So TK FOMO was in the house. Emergency interruption 2.0 here in the show. Yeah, that was funny, man. I always get like all my words mixed up. I'm tired. But anyway, so TK FOMO brought a good point. And that's gonna be the next topic now. So Joao, you're in China. There's a lockdown right now in China. When
There's what?
is the
Lockdown.
Okay.
when is the lockdown scheduled to be lifted in China? Just so we can have an idea of what's gonna happen.
You know, I'm not a spokesman for the government, right? When will the lockdown be lifted?
Well, you live there.
In
You
my
should
city,
know what's going
in
on
my
in your
city,
country.
in my city tomorrow. The surrounding cities, as far as I know, the surrounding cities are that's where those factories are, especially the 30 Hot Toys and so on. Those parts are still not as affected as north of China. The factories are still working at least 70% of the capacity.
Julio, when you say lockdown, what does that mean for you specifically? Like you can't do what?
Lockdown, I cannot leave home. I'm in home
I
inside
don't-
let's say inside the community. Okay? You can live you can stay within your community. You cannot leave to other parts of the city. It's just like this.
And then if you try to, what happens?
How can I know? I never tried.
Try it.
Why should I?
Do a live stream. Do a live stream with us.
Yeah, walk towards the
Do a
border.
live stream.
What happens?
But that happens everywhere, even in Europe. And where was the lockdown, everyone would stay inside some perimeter.
Do they really like spray the houses and everything?
Okay, this is getting political. Let's change to figures.
Oh, man, you guys are funny. 115 people watching. Hit the like button, guys. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes. Don't forget to subscribe to all my friends' channels here. All links in the description below. If you want to become a member of the channel, by all means, you should consider because we have shows for members only, early access, you name it. Show your support and become a member of the channel today. Okay, so Aries is back. Aries, you missed TK FOMO, man. He was here.
Yeah, anything happened while I was gone? What were we talking about?
What were
Dude.
you doing? Dropping a deuce? Where'd you go?
Dude, I had to freaking
Fucking
go
bag.
refill. I had to go inside the deep. I told you the walk-in freezer of the cantina and get some of the stuff for you.
Dude,
Look,
I need a
wizard
walk-in
juice.
freezer in
Wizard
my
juice.
life.
You ran
I
out
can't
of
find any.
Java egg juice.
I can't find any. I mean, it's missing.
You guys are funny. All right, so I'm gonna start with Aries. I'm gonna start with Aries on this one because this is the topic for this segment here. Store coming or delays.
Mm.
So let me just put everyone on the bottom like this. We look nice. All right, Aries. Look at this.
Grogu.
Grogu, 1. Tony Stark, 2. Look at the date, right? March.
Mhm.
Wonder Woman, 4.
Wonder Woman.
Miles Morales, 4.
Miles,
Right?
Miles.
This is just March that was supposed to be shipped in March.
Mhm.
Now, then we have April to June. We have 1. We have the Dark Trooper,
Mhm.
you know. Anakin was pushed to May to July. Then we have Snowspeeder Pilot Luke,
Mhm.
June to August. We have Batman figures. We have many more.
Mhm.
But just to give you the idea, so these 1, 2, 3, 4 figures were supposed to be released in March of last year, of
Mhm.
last month.
Mhm.
So that means that these guys have to come sooner.
Mhm.
I mean, what do you think? Do you think we're gonna have a storm coming, or do you think because what's going on in China with the lockdown, with COVID, the delays in general, we're gonna have actually a delay again?
So, I've been thinking a lot about this, and I think that there's several scenarios in the way that this can play out. The way that I'll preface this is the world has been crazy, understandably so, with this pandemic called COVID-19. It has affected every business in one way or another. It has affected supply chain in such an unprecedented way right now. Whether you're dealing with hydrogen, whether you're dealing with oils, whether you're dealing with high abuse resins, whether you're dealing with anything, simple plastic, simple this, simple that. It's corrugate, paper, wood. It's horrendous right now. And on top of that, you talk about the shutdowns in China. You talk about whole shifts calling off. You talk about people calling in sick and have to shut down some of these factories, which means that other companies that have these factories booked, now they get delayed, and now weeks get delayed, and things happen, and so on and so forth. It's an absolute mess. We have to be careful not to blame Hot Toys on this because every single company is dealing with these issues. It's not their fault. Like Hod would say, it's not my fault. It's just the way that the world is right now with dealing with this. That being said, I feel like that they're going to come out of this the same way they came in it. And what I mean by that, Dante, is before this happened, I came into this hobby knowing that I would have to wait 2 to 2.5, sometimes 3 years to get a figure from once it was released. It's really not so different now. People are like, wow, why can't we get the 2-pack Boba Fett came so quick? Well, it took 9 months from announcement to release, and they did it way, way early. That's not the norm. The norm is to wait a long time in this hobby. I knew that coming in. And on top of that, what they're going to do, I believe, is the only way that they can do, is they're going to be very coy about this, as so many other companies are, and continue to go through that model that they were doing before COVID and way before COVID. And they're going to come out with a couple of releases for Star Wars. You're going to see what they need to do is over the next, I believe, 6 weeks or so, come out with 4 of these figures for Star Wars. All of a sudden, you got 16 left for this year. You only have to put out, that's about 2 a month, a little bit less. The rest of the weeks every month, you could focus on Marvel. And I think with Marvel, you need to do multiple releases for a certain amount of time. You go ahead and release, 2 figures at a time, another 2 figures, another 2 figures, take a week break here, another 2, okay, 1 here, 1 there. All of a sudden, in 4 or 5 months, we're looking at this very, very differently. And things are a lot more in order. But I think them coming out with figures and you're not going to get them for 24 to 30 months is the norm that is going to stay. and possibly go into 36 months, to me, it's not much different than what I was dealing with. And I think that that's their only way out, is to kind of stay in the pattern that they had. And they're going to continue to put out announcements, and they're going to fill up 2023. They're going to go into 2024 right about the late part of the spring, probably the summer, excuse me. You're going to start seeing them go into 2024 in the end of the summer. And then shortly after that, we go into 2025. And that's, I think, what they're going to do. If they start piling up a couple of announcements at once, take some of the breathing room out, you can breathe a little bit. Star Wars, really not that bad. They come out with about 4 figures. I was talking about this with you, Fabio. All of a sudden, Star Wars is okay. That's less than 2 a month the rest of this year for what they need. It's Marvel they got to double up on. They're really behind. But if they double up on those a little bit, I think we'll be okay. That's the direction I think they may go. They may go to try and get out of this over the next 6 months.
Right. I mean, they still have the quantity in terms of Marvel. I mean, there's so many figures still in stock on pre-order as well. But let me address this super chat. As the Chase again with the $14.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Shout out to everyone in the chat for the love as I battle COVID. Much appreciated, man. I'm wishing you the best. You know, it's a tough battle, but I know that you're gonna be out of this, and hope everyone in the family is okay as well. But you know,
Ashley
cheers
was
to you,
saying
my
that,
friend.
that his nephew also with COVID. So all the best for you and your nephew.
Yeah. Just
And
sure.
rest and you know, and thank you so much for watching us. You know, in your resting time, right? You're resting right now and trying to get better. So thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it, man. Local Lou in the house. What's popping, people? What's up, my friend? Welcome. We have a lot of comments here. Rick says, Aries, has the wizard said anything on more clones? Ooh.
And I say, yes. You're going to get one May 4th week.
May 4th week. Mr. Fabio from Fast Figures. So we got, again, let me just flash this the screen here. So we have Grogu, we have the Tony Stark, Wonder Woman, Miles Morales. This is one I can wait for this figure, to be honest with you.
Me too.
I mean, 4 figures that were supposed to be released in March, most likely are gonna be released either April or May, plus the other ones that we flashed, a few minutes ago. Do you think we're gonna get a bunch of figures sooner? Do you think it's gonna be delays, or what's going on in China, the world delays in general? Do you think we're gonna get more figures coming soon, or what? You're on mute, Papa.
There's already delays, so they're gonna just keep pushing delays. Yeah, we're gonna get figures in the meantime, but I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna, like it's been happening, we're gonna get multiples. We're gonna get back to back. I'm assuming as much as they can. I don't think that they're trying not to be backed up. Like I said before, and I feel like, it's done on purpose. I don't know why it would benefit them to be delayed, but I have a feeling that in one way or another it does, because if somebody's, and like I said this before on the stream, if somebody's backed up and somebody's delayed with a lot of work, the last thing they want to do is add more work to their load. So the fact that they're still giving us announcements but not releasing anything, that's a sign of something right there. Either they don't care, they're not affected, or it's on purpose. You know what I mean? People talk about, oh, well, they need the money. Yeah, but how many figures are delayed? Think about how many figures are backed up and how long they're backed up. What do they need money for? Start getting the figures out so you could get paid. You know what I mean? Giving us announcements, what is that going to do? A little bit of money for pre-orders? You know what I mean? So I don't think they're going to catch up, because I don't think it's part of the plan. I think being delayed is part of the plan.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is, yes, but also think about this, right? When it's a delay, it's more breathing room for collectors, right? You're like, oh, okay, so I can, 1 month with only a couple figures, okay, that's good. I can catch up on other things and all that. But eventually they need to catch up, because they have all the stuff coming, and by them delaying the stuff on purpose, they're also putting in risk people canceling orders because of that. So that also come backfired.
But like you said, for example, now collectors have breathing room. Well, from the announcement to when the item is supposed to be released, that's your breathing room. What do you need extra breathing room from a delay? You should already have, a year in between. What do you need
Yeah,
more?
but that's only if it's one figure. We're talking about maybe
No,
10
no,
figures, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, our breathing room should be from the announcement till release date. That's our breathing room. But obviously, if they're delayed, they're going to be backed up, and they're going to overlap each other. So that's when the problem comes in. But I'm saying, I don't think. Yeah, I hear what you're saying with some collectors. Wow, I get a break because now they're not being released right now. Fine, but the majority of collectors aren't worried about that. You know what I mean? They want their figure and they want it, when it's supposed to be out. So that's the only thing that's annoying.
Good point. Desi, what do you think? The story's coming, or we're going to see more delays?
Delays. I think we've done the math already, right? They would need what, like 6 figures between all the different franchises a month? Can we get 6 figures a month? Yeah, 1 month. Are we going to get 6 figures the next month? Maybe. And then the third month? And I'm not blaming them for that. Like out of everything that's been said, a lot of it has to do with shipping. That's not fair. You can't blame that on them. And a lot of it has to do with some factory shutdowns. I know that not all their factories, well, I don't know, but I know that major cities, not all cities in China were shut down. Joao, you were just saying that, right? We don't know for certain, at least I don't know for certain if all their factories were shut down, but let's assume some of them were. So I can't blame them for that either. What does concern me is that it's not just that. It's not just their factory and production schedule, which is very important. It's not just the shipping, which they're not in control of. It's two things. It's the ratio of announcement versus releases and dead stock. The reason dead stock is dead is because, one, yes, there's probably a lot of people that came in during the pandemic that are now leaving, but also because they overproduced. And this isn't an issue just now. This was an issue in the beginning of 2021, end of 2020 with Infinity War figures. And now we're seeing all this dead stock. This has to become a problem, because if you're sitting on dead stock, those are the retailers like Sideshow. And even the resellers are sitting in dead stock. That has to become a problem for them. If Hot Toys doesn't take control of how much they're producing, that could become an issue. However, they could turn it around. I'm just saying they didn't in 2021, because at the beginning of 2020 they were already
Sideshow only takes what they pre-order. Hot Toys will not push them to have more figures on stock. Sideshow buys what they want.
Yeah, so it's also a problem on Sideshow. But Hot Toys, any manufacturer knows how to not water down their brand. They do things like, hey, you can't sell for under MSRP. Hey, I know you ordered 20 Hot Toys. I know Sideshow that you ordered 20, but Hot Toys, we're not going to give you the 20. We're going to give you 15. Sorry. Like, they know how to control it. And I'm not saying I do, but they have to do something to control that dead stock, because that becomes a problem for their distributors and resellers. That's all I'm saying.
I'm confused there.
And for the value of the company.
Yes,
for the value of the collectible.
Yeah, but just for the entire industry, from manufacturing concept all the way to distribution and end sales and even aftermarket. Like, they have to control that dead stock.
Right. This is a good comment, and I'm going to go with Pirak next. The clone collector says, paying in full is risky, though. If the day promise gets extended longer, better to wait while it's in stock.
No, I agree with Clone Collector. I would not pay for it. I mean, I know some people do a payment plan, which is a good idea because you pay overtime, but to pay it in full and let the figure sit there for nowadays has been like 2 years almost, basically 2.5 years before the figure comes out. I mean, it's good to have it paid off, but that's a long time to have something paid off, and you don't actually have your hands on it.
Right.
Like,
right.
You can just put that money into a savings account, and you don't get much interest, but you'll get some kind of interest on it instead of having a company hold your money.
But still, you're in control of your own money. There's a
Exactly.
difference, right? If you want to choose to invest that money to anything you want, you can do it. It's you have the money in your possession. So that's the difference. What you're doing is just giving the money to them.
Yep.
And while they can wait 7, 8, 9 months to deliver the figure to you, but you already paid 90% of it. So that's still not fair to you. You know what I mean? Because they're using that money for something else. So that's the thing, right? And it's not only one. If you have multiple figures, 3, 4, 5, adds up. think about
Yep.
that. So those are the things that we all need to consider.
And by doing
Um,
that, they're gonna continue doing the same thing they're doing now, where they're gonna release a figure. The loot they announced it, but it's not coming out until another year and a half from now, 2 years.
mhm,
What's the point of announcing it then? Announce when it gets closer to the release date, when you actually have it ready, 6 months out, then you announce it.
Right. That's a good point. Joe, did I ask you this question? Storm coming or
Not
delays?
yet, not yet. But I just had to Desi point. I think Desi covered everything. I still think that we will have a slow year. I'm not seeing any big storm coming. You can see maybe a month or two with more releases than normal, but I'm not seeing this to be a real storm that this year you will see a lot of figures coming. Also, because in the production you cannot only count on Hot Toys making the figures. There are so many different factories that are that Hot Toys depend on. The factory that print the art box for them, even they have delays. The factories that do the plastic clamshells, they will also have delays. Everything, it's a train wreck from the beginning to the end. So I still think this year will be, it will still be a slow year. Better than last year. We will see you will see maybe some weeks like we saw last year in October or November, that we saw in 1 week, in 7 days, 4 or 5 figures coming. For sure we will have that 1 or 2 times, but we will still have delays for sure.
Single Writer says it used to cost 4,000 to 6,000 for one container to ship from overseas to US, and now cost to ship the same size container to cost 20,000 to 30,000. That's a major problem for all goods. So yeah, it's an increase everywhere. So it's the prices are getting higher. Inflation is a major issue as well. The economy in general. So it's a lot of things a lot of variables that you need to put into the into place, right? The truth is that, like you said, Julius, and like you said, Desi, we're gonna get months where we're gonna get hit with a bunch of orders or a bunch of figures rather, and then it's gonna be a slowdown. Because they can't fulfill everything. I mean, they will have to release, like you said, Desi, 6 figures a month, try to catch up at least, right? And to be realistically speaking, is really difficult to do that.
Yeah.
I can see a very busy Q4, like what happened last year, Aries. That we got a bunch of figures in Q4. I can see that happening, but unless there's unless there's a turnaround in terms of COVID and delays, containers getting stuck and all that, we're gonna still seeing delays. Not to mention that we're gonna see delays, but also we're gonna see a bunch of orders, a bunch of pre-orders. So we're gonna be collecting pre-orders pretty much. So this is where you need to understand the whole thing, whether you should pre-order, wait, pay, do payment plans and just pay for something that is going to be delivered to you in a year or two. So that will be everyone's personal choice, right? But yeah, so I think at this point, we're gonna see a bunch of stuff coming, but also we're gonna see a bunch of stuff delayed. So it's kind of like a 50-50 type of thing.
And someone was asking in the comments if Hot Toys is the only company with these delays. Of course not.
No,
It's
no.
everywhere, every business.
Oh, I've been on mute. Sorry.
Everywhere.
Oh,
Yes.
I've
Do
been
you want
trying
to make a point? Go ahead.
Yeah, when you mentioned. So, I think
Queen Studios have the same delays with statues. Just an example. They delay a lot their statues.
everyone is delayed.
Yeah.
I think
Fabio is always delayed. Sorry.
if
Go
they're
ahead, Aries.
able to do, yeah.
Fabio is a Fabio
It's all
is
your
a
fault, Fabio.
Hasbro toy. It's not Hot Toys.
I just got a message from TK FOMO actually at the Hot Toys Wizard. He apparently is looking for CT Suck It. Anyone see him? Anyway, I think they need to do what P-Rock, Desi, and Joao were saying, but I think it needs to be more. So if they're able to do it an extra month or two, more than just what they did last fall, I think they need to do that to get out of this. I think they know that, and I think they're going to try. In trying to do that, I would think that some of these figures, and I've been calling this for a while, because people think that waitlist will never happen again. I beg to differ. I think when the summer comes towards the second half of the year, you're going to still see one this year that's going to do that. It's always few and far between, because what's going to happen is they're going to get calls in, hey, this is available at the factory. This release is the same materials that uses this release, but you can only have it from this time to that time. Okay, I was going to make 15,000. We're going to make 10,000. We're going to make 15,000 of that other one. We're only going to make 10,000. Get them both out of the way. Get them done. Get them produced. That's it. Let's kind of catch up. And I see a lot of that in production in so much as it is already. It's kind of like, rob Peter to pay Paul, and you're trying to balance things out. And then the other thing about dead stock that I want to bring up, and Desi, you're absolutely right. And you have to wonder, Desi, is it possible, on top of what I just said, that Sideshow and Hot Toys, especially Sideshow, is noticing, unless they got their thumb up their ass, that they can't keep buying so much. So then they're going to tell Hot Toys, to Joel's point, Desi, I would think, hey, I only want, forget about Hot Toys telling Sideshow, you want 10,000, I'm only giving you 7,500. You can see Sideshow saying, just give me 4,000 of those. The last ones didn't move. We're struggling with COVID as well. Now, all of a sudden, you have a different dynamic. And then people saying it'll never happen with the heavy infantry Mandalorian, the Mud Trooper again. Look, even before we were talking about this, you get one a year. So I still think that could possibly happen, because you're going to have lower production numbers, maybe. And you're going to have multiple releases that are going to be lower in production. And that could be the reason. And then the other factor on top of all that, with some figures, not all of them, releasing them at the same time shakes everything up. Because then it's not the same exact way that it used to be, on Sideshow listed pre-order or in stock. But that's what I think they need to do. That's what I think is going to happen. And I think that they need more than just a couple of times this year, Dante, where they, come out, okay, and then have a month break. They can't. I think they need to try and do it 2 or 3 times. So I do think, if you're calling that the storm, I think they need to make happen. I think they're going to do it a little bit more this year than that. They have to, if they can.
No, they have to if they can. That's true as well. That was
If
a
I
really
were to guess,
Yeah,
just
go
say,
ahead.
if I were to guess, I would say the Batman Forever and Robin and Moff Gideon are two examples that could happen.
Probably, yeah, because I don't see, I don't think they have a high volume of pre-orders, so that's probably like a small batch, so they can definitely
How about
you
Blurg?
know, the blurg as well. That's a possibility.
Blurg.
That even the one that I flashed a few minutes ago, Grogu said, very possible. Tony Stark, I think that might be a bit more demand, but it's also a good
That Tony Stark,
option.
I can tell you, is going to the bargain bin.
Think so too?
Yeah, I agree.
I can tell you, he's going to the bargain bin.
I sold my original.
The one that she was showing there from the 4 here.
Oh, the one coming, the reissue.
Yeah, yep.
This one here.
But do you guys think, like, all right, like, if Hot Toys kind of went the route of Queen Studios, where they're doing now, where, like, they said their pre-orders, like, first come, first served, where the first pre-orders are probably going to get the first batch. Like, even if the batch is, like, 15 figures, they're going to ship them out no matter where they're at, or in China currently. So if Hot Toys did something like that, where it kind of give you incentive to actually pre-order it, by guaranteeing that you'll get the first batches if you pre-order no matter where you're at, that'll probably be something that will make them kind of get pre-orders quicker, and at the same time to probably help them out a little bit, something like that. Kind of give you incentives just to do the pre-orders instead of having to just sit there for 2 years.
Yeah, but because of what's going on with the delays, even if they say,
Yeah.
"Oh, we're gonna deliver by December," for example,
That's
if
true.
it's something it does unforeseen, that's a reality everywhere. So unless that stabilizes and gets better, they're gonna be able to deliver faster.
Yeah, I forgot Budweiser's still around. I forgot.
Yeah, but I want to say thank you to Ashley Chess for the $2.99 super chat. Is TK a chipmunk?
It can be whatever you want.
Is that TK FOMO?
TK
Yeah.
FOMO? There's 2 figures, 3 figures, 4 figures, 5
I
figures.
got to make sure he didn't steal any of my Hot Toys. Oh, look,
Oh,
I still
shit.
have the Bespin Luke. Okay.
What about your girl Poe?
Mm-mm.
Thank God, I'm looking right at it. Okay.
All right.
I got to do an unboxing on that.
Oh man.
Or
yeah,
Joao,
we're gonna-
did you want two? And you're going to give me the animated fest. We're going to trade. Opposed rare.
No, thank you.
All right. So for the next topic, I wanna kind of give some warning to everyone. We're gonna talk about Batman, but we're gonna talk about the Batman from the Flash movie. So there was an image that was floating around the space. So before I pull it, I flash it here. I want to make sure that you guys know that it could be a spoiler. So I'm just gonna put one picture only. That's it, and we're gonna talk about it.
Spoil me.
So you've been warned. 100 people watching, so hit the like button, please. So is Batman back? So let me put this on the screen so we can have a discussion, because let me tell you, I can see Hot Toys here.
Mhm.
I can just see it, man. Let me see if I can actually put it here. You know what? For some reason, I cannot see it on the
But
window.
I think that is
What Batman are we talking
for
about,
the
though?
for the Batgirl, not for the Flash.
Okay, hold on. I need to share this.
Oh, the first one.
Yeah.
Well, kind of the
Well,
first, isn't it?
Yeah.
The 89.
Yeah, I
Where
don't know.
is
For
it?
some reason, I
Where is
cannot show this one.
Show me,
Well,
show
now-
me.
now
It's
the
my favorite
2023.
Batman. I want to see.
You're talking about Batgirl version of it? No, from the
No.
Batgirl movie. That's what we're talking about.
It's for the Bat. They announced if he's the one I saw yesterday. They said it's for the Batgirl and for the Flash.
Yeah.
It's for the
It will be
Flash,
the-
yeah.
The Flash.
Can someone send me that picture on Instagram, Fabio? Maybe you.
I
For some
can-
reason, I cannot put it here, or maybe it's here. Hold on.
Maybe they outlawed it.
No, I think it was
Yeah,
officially
well-
released.
Really?
I think so. I don't think it was a leak.
It was not a leak. Was
No, it wasn't a
shown.
leak. It was an actual picture.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I sent you on Messenger.
Yeah, I don't know where mine went. I had it somewhere.
I sent on the group.
Conspiracy.
It's already there.
It was TK's fault.
TK, yeah.
TK. Yeah.
Okay.
CT suck it. That's where he
TK
is.
suck it.
Then you're saying that you guys suck it.
What did you write
Alright.
there? Figure collector. What's that? Kaiju? Figure
Oh,
collector.
kaiju.
Are we talking about,
Kaiju.
Flash
anime,
the show?
and
Anime.
Like,
This is
or
my
Flash the
original.
or Flash the movie.
the movie.
logo.
The movie.
All right, so I'm gonna put it. So guys, you've been warned. We're gonna put a picture of Keaton Batman. So in case you don't want to see
It's
it, you
all
can
over the
just-
internet. Don't worry.
I didn't see it.
But I need to get hey a fair warning, right?
I don't think this is a spoiler.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Spoiler.
expecting that.
All right, so this here, man. I'm gonna start with
Yeah,
Fabio on this
neck.
one. Man, it's just coming back. You know, this was my Batman when I was a kid. Fabio, what do you think about this, man?
Well, the suit looks awesome to me. I feel like it's like a modification of the second suit from the second movie, and they updated it, and it looks awesome. I like the design. I like the lines going down the chest. The first thing I think about is Hot Toys making this into a figure, and I'm like, it's going to be incredible. So can't wait for that.
What do you think, Aries?
But this was Michael Keaton coming back in and Hot Toys doing that figure. Is that what you're asking me?
Yes.
And
What do you
I
think?
say yes. I mean,
Wh-
come on. I mean, this was the gosh. And is this the only picture we got?
So far.
Yeah, it's the only one.
Yeah.
I mean, God, I mean, that's like for a lot of people, that's the Batman, right? And really, you know, that no. I mean that one that's like that would be, how hot would that freaking be?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Jeez.
So he said, "Don't do it. DC will go after your channel and cancel you for the leak, copyright violation." All right, I just removed it, so just in case, man. I don't want to get.
Yeah, you could always edit it out. They tell you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Everybody freaking knows, right? So
Yeah, but what are your thoughts? I'm gonna go with Joao on this one. I just can't wait to watch the movie, man. That was my Batman when back in the 80s. To see Michael Keaton back in the costume, and it looks good, man. It looks really good.
No, it looks good, but for me, I still prefer the utility belt in a yellow or golden color. I don't like the utility belt all in black. And the suit still has the same problem, because if this is the one we will see in the movie, he will not be able to move his head.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
because the neck
Really?
will be again, the cowl will be over the neck. He cannot move his head, and that was very awkward if you remember the movie, because every time
The
he would
bat
turn,
turn.
the bat turn, that was
Look that up
very
on.
awkward.
Yeah.
No, but the suit looks good, and I don't know, this if it depends how much he will appear in the movie, and how it will be in those two movies. But I can see this one to become a DX for Hot Toys. They did that with the DX09, and then the Returns was not a DX, but their first DX, their first Batman, the 89 was a DX. They did for Joker and Batman, and I will get this one this was the figure that made me start collecting Hot Toys, was the 89 Batman. So this one would be always no doubt for me.
Right. I mean, it's an older version, right? Older
Yeah.
character, so it's gonna be. I would love to see a 2-pack with an older Bruce Wayne with Batman. I mean, that would be sick. Pirog, what are your thoughts about that picture that we flash? I just remove it just in case I don't get copyrighted. But
No, I was expecting that. I was expecting that in the Flash movie. And now now that it got delayed, I know Catwoman, Batwoman's coming out first, so that's my Batman too. I remember as a kid watching that with my family in the living room, popping popcorn, watching that, and finally seeing Joker for the first time. And I agree with Joe. Like, I don't know why he didn't learn his lesson. Where after all these years, he still can't move his neck. Like, you would think he would adjust his costume, where he can.
No, but it's interesting, Pirog, because they were telling in the comments, and it's true, the Batman Begins, it was the same. The first suit.
That's right.
The first suit was the same.
All right. Yeah. So I mean, but it looks cool. It looks cool. I'm excited for it. This is my Batman too, and you could see, even though he had like the abs, you could kind of see that there was like a little belly there. And you can see the little shape of a little belly under there, so you can tell that the abs are on the actual suit and not the actual character. Obviously, at his age, I doubt he's gonna have abs.
who knows, man?
No.
Stallone is like
Dude, he
almost
can be
80,
like,
and the guy's like.
Robert Fitzgerald.
Yeah, but that guy's on the he's on the roids, man. I don't think he's gonna be on the
Rainbow juice.
Yeah, I don't know.
You think Robert's on the
Oh,
road?
well, I'm gonna kill you, man.
Yeah, you can do none of that stuff. Yeah.
Because if you don't do it, you know what's gonna happen?
If he dies, he dies.
If he
There's
dies,
some roids in here, man.
dies.
But I'm excited because like rumor has it too that they're actually gonna do the Batmobile too, the 89 Batmobile, because in the Flash movie there's like they're making a big scene about it or a big fuss about it. So we're gonna get the Batmobile 89, at least that version for that movie.
You are crazy.
No, all right, let's bet. Let's bet. We'll do it now. Let's bet $5. Which way you are? This way.
Fine.
I bet with you $50. They will
Okay.
not do the 89 Batmobile.
Not the original one. They'll do a new one for the Flash movie.
Nothing.
All right, let's bet.
He said nothing. Can you imagine tomorrow Hot Toys announce it? Man,
know.
that will be a meme everywhere, man. Like, oh,
All right, we're witnesses to this bet. Somebody getting paid because I'm going to make sure of it.
oh yeah, hell yeah, me
Okay.
too. You guys too. Just
Clip
just
it.
mark it down.
Well, we're gonna have to be friends for another at least 5 years because that's when we're gonna find out. It's come out. So we're gonna wait a long time.
We need to be friends for at least
Yeah,
5
it's gotta
years.
be what's the time frame? Because you could be 10 years and then it's like,
Who the hell's? Oh shit!
No. We need to set the expiration date.
Yeah.
I will not wait here until when I imagine I'm 82. I'm 82 years old, and you come after me. Hey, you need to give $50 to P-Rock because Hot Toys announced a Batmobile.
Howard Cham the Fifth, finally.
Desi, what are your comments? Your thoughts about that Batman? I mean, I can see a Hot Toys all over the place.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. It's Batman, so they'll make it. I mean, 89 Batman and 89 Joker are 2 out of 3 of my favorite Hot Toys in my collection, right? So, and I'll definitely pick this up. This isn't the original suit, obviously. I still like the original suit better, but this is cool. This is like, okay, what if he were to update his suit? What would it look like? Like that. That's what I see. The cowl thing that he can't turn his head. I think that's kind of, that's part of Keaton Batman now. Like, it would be weird if he looked like the Bale bat suit where he could turn his head, the Dark Knight suit. So, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, they'll definitely make a hot toy out of this. That'd be weird if they didn't.
Right, and they cannot redesign that suit. It has to be like that.
Yes.
At least close to it, right? You cannot
Exactly.
make it like totally different because that will kill the character.
It has to have the same silhouette,
Exactly,
and
the
the
same
neck is part of
silhouette,
that.
Neck is part of it. The design itself with the yellow bat signal with the
But
suit
why
itself.
keep the yellow utility
belt.
belt?
I agree,
Don't change
Joel.
it to black. It doesn't look as good. Not as
agree.
flashy.
It still looks good to me. I mean, it still looks good to me. Yeah,
I will
do
get
agree
it.
with the
I will
black.
get it, and then I paint my utility belt.
Well, because remember, this is a
I
more
send Desi
modern.
to paint.
This is a more modern suit, right? Remember, it has to continue the same pattern, and of course, a few upgrades, if you will, right, compared to the original '89 suit. So, still looks really good, man. I can wait. I cannot wait to see that. Yeah, so that's about it. The Batman topic. So now let's wrap this up with the one. I'm
Oh,
gonna
Jesus.
do the one segment, and as always, I don't tell the panel what's gonna be about in the roulette because that's what it is. It's a surprise. So I'm gonna flash it, and we're gonna start with. I'm gonna start with Desi on this one. I'm gonna start with my friend Desi. So let me share my screen and see what we have. I put up a very interesting options here for in the
You
bigger
change
wheel.
it?
Changing what?
I'm not talking to you.
Oh,
Are you talking to TK FOMO?
ticket.
I'm talking to Mark.
Mark Anthony.
Mark Hamill?
You never saw Moon Knight.
Mark 1. I need
saw
to
him
catch
doing
up.
that. I saw the first
He's so
two.
stupid. He's talking in split personality.
Oh, like The Rock.
Oh my god.
Mark
All right, Jesse, you are the chosen one for this one. You're gonna be the first one running
go.
this. I'm gonna start from the bottom up. So, all right, let's see what you got, my friend.
This is rigged, dude. It's rigged. I know you got it rigged.
Free
Is that
basis,
rigged?
free basis for everybody. Oh, there it is.
Oh wow!
There it is.
See?
Oh,
I
to the
knew
right
it.
person.
I knew it.
So I
The
won't
one
pick one.
sick base.
I won't pick one of mine. So give me a second, though.
Yeah, you have to. You see, man, this is the perfect plug for him.
Yeah, pick
You
one of
should
yours.
pick one of yours, Desi.
Yeah, that's
Come on.
and
Don't
then
pick the
send it-
freaking
and
sand
send it
one.
to me.
All right, so
From
Fabio,
Hot Toys.
what is the sickest base you have right now? Like from any figure, statue, whatever that is.
Sickest base right now. I would have to say, not that I have because I'm not using any nice bases. I think the best one is the DX07 base. That hanging piece where he hangs up. That's to me, that's the best accessory base we ever got,
Aries.
in my opinion, at least.
That
Because they're
awesome.
cool. I don't know. Because
I mean,
the one thing I was gonna say, if you guys really pay attention to that base, there's actually 2 screw holes in it for you to actually screw it onto something and actually use it
The wall.
hanging from a ceiling. So it's cool.
Right.
You can't beat that. Like for a base,
Oh, the
the Night
Spider-Man.
Monkey.
The
This
Night
is
Monkey, the Spider-Man.
this is the only.
Underrated figure. That figure is really good.
This is
And
the only.
when you light it up, it looks amazing.
I don't have any batteries right now because I always take the batteries out. But yes, you're right. It's strobes. This is the only figure I've ever purchased overseas, had shipped over here, and I think I got it from Toy Buying Agent. But the point is, it was really cheap. I think it was like $180 at the time, and this base is amazing. Like the strobe light features, it has multiple layers of transparencies of transparent plastic in the face. It's kind of hard to tell, but if you
Beautiful.
guys don't have this, it's kind of hard to tell. But in person, it looks amazing. This is an
Yeah.
awesome display base.
Yeah.
And that suit is good because you will not damage with any pose. That
Yes.
suit is good for pose.
It's like the material. His suit material is like Endgame Cap suit material, or maybe, yeah, I think so.
Very possible too. You can do really good poses. But Eris, you were about to say, what was the sickest base you have in your collection?
That sand base we get with Hot Toys with the 250.
Oh man, that I
Yeah,
hate
they
that
keep
base,
reissuing it because it's so damn good.
Good.
Come on. Anyway,
All right, so we're gonna go to Julius because I don't know what Pirak is. Maybe he's drinking some water.
pasta.
No, we said he will be right. He will be right back.
Okay.
It will be a base again. I hope he's a Luke Skywalker because I don't have any. I don't need to stand up.
Proper 60s.
Ah!
So
Ah!
you see, I hope he's a Luke Skywalker because I don't have any. I don't need to stand up.
I have plenty.
All right, spin
You
again.
I have one right here.
Okay, show us your look, Aries. Since
I can show you a really bad Luke, or should I show you a good Luke? Okay, here's a.
Spin
A
again. for
do you
Julio.
have bad looks?
I have
but-
one Luke that's probably rivals the Poe, but
I'm gonna spin
Yes,
it for
Luke.
Julius again because he doesn't have any look. So
Don't. Just pass to other one.
No,
I will show. I will always show. I will always show the dead
It's
watch.
your turn. Stop.
I will always show the dead watch.
okay, this is a good one.
Oh shit!
Batman. He doesn't have this either. He never saw the movie. Unbelievable.
I don't have any Batman in my collection. Kidding. What's the
Any
Batman? What
Batman.
do you want?
The one Batman that you like. Doesn't matter which one it is.
Okay.
Any Batman. But Aries, you can show us what you got in the meantime while we're waiting for.
well, I already showed this today, but here you go. I had the Luke out, so there you go, baby.
The exclusive.
All the Luke, there's a Luke.
You know, the more I see this figure, I want to get it back, man. But
It's cool as hell, isn't it?
it's beautiful.
You know, though, these. I mean, it's kind of like with these like head pieces, right? It's kind of these hair pieces. I don't know. Get it
Yeah,
out
you
here.
can take it out. Don't break it.
I don't want to break it, but
I usually super glue the magnet because usually when I
there it is.
used to get the figure, it used to be a pain in the butt with the magnet.
No, looks
It's
weird,
strong
man.
magnet.
It's like RoboCop.
Look like RoboCop.
And then anyway, yeah.
I say Julius.
Julio, you stole my figure.
DX09
Who's that?
with Jason Shoe drape, the drape cape.
Beautiful cape.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this cape is
Yeah,
cape
because
is amazing.
the original cape is like pleather, right? It's like cheap.
Yeah,
It's like a garbage
cape-
bag.
Yeah,
this
it's
cape is
cheap.
a drape. The drape cape is very good.
Yeah, the
That
fold
looks
is
nice.
very
That
good.
cape,
Yeah.
that cape looks the way it fits. It's like perfect.
Yeah, this cape is really good and fits perfect and it's easy. Once you put it in, it stays right in place. It's
No,
amazing.
it looks good.
It looks good. It does look good. Thank you, Julius, for showing us your Batman. Okay, so we're gonna go next with Mr. Fabiolo.
Fabiolo, that's a great name.
Is your name Julius or Joel?
My name is
Joao.
My name is Joao.
Oh, well, Julius.
know why they call me
Jewel.
Julius.
His name is Julio. Leave him alone.
Julio.
Is it?
Julio.
Okay. Maybe your
Julio.
name is Triple J.
Batman
There you go.
again. He doesn't have any Batman. He sent every Nightmare Batman. I know
All right,
he will
Fabi,
show
you need
that.
to show us any other Batman other than the one that he showed.
Alrighty.
Show us the one from the 60s or whatever.
That's a good one, right?
I know he has it.
Oh, yeah, probably. If he doesn't have it, then he's not a
He
collector.
probably has, but probably has TK FOMO in his collection.
He has TK foam in his collection. That's what he has for sure. Oh man,
Hey, did you hit the like button, everyone out there? Let's go. Smash it. Hit it.
smash it with no mercy, man. No mercy. Let's get to 100 likes. Come on, guys. I know we can do it. I know we
Can I
can
show you
do it.
where? Can I show you where this Batman? If you
Yeah.
Oh, that's hot. Very nice.
That's a 12, right?
dude,
The X12?
this was $30. This is a quarter scale.
Quarter scale.
This
It's
is
not
a
Hot
third
Toys.
party. This is a third party Batman. No, this is made from Crazy Toys or what's that?
$30?
Yeah, this is quarter scale.
Wow.
I
Wow.
have it in my. I have it in. It is in a storage room because it doesn't look so. It looks good from a distance. If you have it like here, looks okay, but miss a lot of details. This quarter scale doesn't have any. You cannot pose him. He's like a statue.
Oh, wow. But it
cannot
doesn't look
pose
that
him.
bad, though.
It doesn't look bad.
No?
If
It
you
looks
have
like
him
Batman.
like-
He's a Batman. Somebody asked me earlier. I think I flashed this. The clone collector. If you're still watching, he
of
asked me,
course. He-
"What's
he
your
needed
opinion
to-
on the DX19?" Oh wait a second.
The
Before
lack of originality.
it's insane. Can you put
It's
your
insane.
1080p camera, Fabio? It's like
What?
a 180p. Your
The- all-
resolution.
All the
I forgot to set it before we started. That was my fault, man.
you can see the oil leaking under the belt.
There's no
Oh my
oil
God.
leaking anywhere. And then
Is that Robin?
And with the original cape, you don't
Yeah,
even
no, this
change
is-
the cape.
no, I don't change anything. I keep them original. I never,
Yes.
very rarely do I ever buy. But this figure is beautiful. And then,
This figure is amazing.
and
The
then
returns.
I got you guys.
Oh, Adam West.
Oh, the 66, of course. This is a classic.
Shark repellent.
Wow. The figure looks good. How much is the figure going for now right now? The Adam
Very
West.
expensive.
Both of them, right?
The Robin and Batman, yes. Especially after Jazz Inc. is doing their 66, the
Yep.
Batmobile.
That's
the
right.
price. Whoa.
That's correct.
It's probably but real quick, the clone collector asked me this question. What's your opinion on the DX19 after seeing it in hand? It's really good. You know, I used to have the DX12. I wish I have it, but I can tell you it's a huge improvement. I've seen so many good things that I like. There's still one thing that I still not 100%, but you'll see in the review tomorrow. But other than that, it's a fantastic figure, man. I actually ordered the bot pot, so I'm waiting for it, and it's gonna go really nice together with that Batman for sure. So I can wait.
Good luck having him in the bat pod for 1 or 2 years. Then come tell me how is the suit.
Oh, man. You're so
Oh,
positive.
always. I know he's very positive, man.
No,
That's what I like about Julius.
Check the private chat. I'll tell you why he's so positive.
All right, so now let me do me since Mr. P-Rock is taking care of something. All right, so
P-Rock
let's
still
do-
haven't back.
All right, let's see what I have.
Mexican ass. This guy is crazy.
It's true, and you know it. That's why you're laughing.
Oh, that's an easy one. All right, sick base.
Wow, sick base.
So there's two, but I'm gonna show you one. So the first one is the Pennywise base. I think that base is sick as hell.
Mm.
But now I'm gonna show you another one. So I'm just gonna put myself.
Yeah, but you could take out the roulette from here. Okay.
Stupid. Oh my god. Aris, you didn't see the Batman, did you?
It's all.
Let me see.
No, he didn't see.
Oh,
This 66 is amazing.
Yeah, dude, I knew you were gonna have.
You have Robin also? Do you have Robin, right?
Of course. What do you think this is? Avatar Hour?
Dude, when I brought up months ago, I was like, oh yeah, imagine if they had a freaking Tom Welling Superman. Like, oh here, by the way.
You want to see it again?
Yeah, I do actually.
Okay, do you
do.
want to see what I got? Okay, what do you think it is?
Wait.
Mm. It's not the Pennywise one, right? You said the
I
Pennywise
want
one is
people. I think no one is gonna guess what it is, but I want to see
Ashley
people.
Shades Asmus. No, what's the name?
No.
Ashley Shades. What name did I just say? Is the Ash from Asmus? No.
Do you guys want to guess? Super chats.
Does your Jazz Inc. cockpit for the
Yeah, can you
Millennium
imagine?
Falcon
If,
count?
well, it's in the back. Well, that one is actually it's technically a diorama, not a base, but I actually have one of the coolest bases I have in my collection. What the hell is that?
Oh geez,
It's
there
the
it is again.
Superman.
It's freaking good, dude.
Yeah, one of my first kit bashes.
That is amazing.
Head sculpt is pretty good.
Yeah, it's
It's
very
not
good.
Yeah,
bad.
third
I mean,
party.
it looks like for
This was one of the better ones that we had because they made a couple of them over the years, but this was like one of the better ones, so I bought this one.
freaking yeah. No, that's pretty good, Desi. Smallville.
Yeah,
That's not
really
bad.
good.
Yeah.
It looks good. It looks good.
So
you
the
guys-
songwriter is asking if you are getting the 66 Batmobile or not. You are not getting it, right?
Who, me?
Huh.
I'm getting it, the deluxe. Absolutely.
You the Batmobile, the 66?
From Jazz Inc., yes.
Oh, I didn't know. Nice.
Yep. It's already paid off. I'm waiting for them to ship it. Apparently, it's supposed to be shipping in May, so we'll see.
All right. So what do you think I got, guys? Base.
Mandalorian quarter scale.
Quarter scale Spider-Man. I don't know if you still have that.
No, I do have that one.
You do.
But I'm gonna show
Jack
you now.
Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow. No, I don't have a Jack Sparrow, but it's a sick base too.
Nice.
All right. So let me show you what I got.
Oh,
What is that?
That just warms my heart.
metamorphic custom.
Oh,
Wait,
this made
what
by
is that?
Desi. My God.
That
Holy
is
just-
freaking nice.
It just warms my heart.
I thought it was from Sideshow.
So do
Yeah,
I
saw
when
it.
I started.
I mean, yeah, I'm like,
Oh
holy
my
moly.
God.
That's beautiful.
You can see
Thank
the.
you. Thank you.
And I did a review on this one, guys. So check it out. Yeah, Desi made this one, and I can
do
wait
you-
for my mojo cases so I can actually display it properly
Yeah,
with my
where do you-
figure.
What do you keep?
Thank
that?
you, man.
Red? What do
It's
you-
on top. No, it's on top of my my Dragon Ball Z figures
Oh,
because I don't have space for it. So, but it's on top of it. And
Top
I
of
know
it,
this corner.
right?
I broke this corner. I don't know if you guys can see.
Yeah, I already see the other corner is
but,
broken.
But
Ow.
Desi was nice enough to send me something to cover it, and it's actually
Okay.
much better. Let me see if I can show you because I think I have it here. But anyway, this thing lights up, so you can connect this to the power.
Oh, that lights
God.
up too.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I know the one I got from him lights up.
Yeah, mine doesn't light up. I don't know why. There's
see?
no battery spots for it.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, look at the back, man. I mean, it looks amazing. The
The
weathering,
detail is amazing.
the detail, is good. It's good.
Man, it's nice.
Thank you, man.
No, this one looks good. Even this, look at the Stormtrooper helmets.
The fact
Yeah.
that there's detail on the back is sick.
Hey, Desi, those Stormtrooper helmets, were those from...
No, they're 3D printed.
That's a Hot Toys helmet.
Wow.
Yeah, they're 3D printed. And I just cut them up and put them there.
And not only that, it comes with a barrel too. But the barrel is right now in a display with whatchamacallit, with Grogu.
Much
Yeah.
He
So
made-
that barrel was actually part of a file set that you can download. Anybody can download the barrels and print them. But yeah, it's fun to paint them. That's for sure.
So he made this here, these rocks here.
Oh, the corner.
Oh
So
my
cover
you
the
put
corner.
it right. So you put it here in the corner.
Yeah.
Right?
You
can
made
put it
you
like
made
this.
that only to cover the corner.
Yeah.
That looks so
that's
awesome.
that's what Hot Toys does with like their diorama bases. That's awesome.
And you could take the little rock off and like put Grogu's stand in there. So I try to copy what Hot Toys did.
Actor V, yes, Desi
That's
does
awesome.
commission
Look at
work.
that.
You
I
go
was-
to his
Yeah.
Facebook page, Metamorphic Customs, and you can
Look
contact
at
him.
that. That's insane. I would have never known that rock comes off.
I
So,
didn't
yeah,
know that either.
there you go.
I just learned right now.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's sick. This base is amazing. And I have another base. Let me show you. Hold on.
I have to agree that is a pretty sick base, but I'm a little biased.
But yeah, guys, for everyone watching, the base is done by Desi here with us in a panel from Metamorphic Customs. You can go to his Facebook, and he does accept commission work. Actor V was asking.
Indeed,
Sorry, I
indeed.
forgot
Thank
to
you, Joe.
I forgot to put you guys back, but this is another one.
What is that?
Who did that?
This is Desi. This is to put
Oh my
Thanos.
God!
So you can put Thanos in it sitting down,
Whoa.
That's fucking sick.
and you have a space here on the side, one of the sides, where you can put the spear. So be some spider webs. But yeah, this thing is amazing, man.
Oh my god,
This
that's
looks
awesome.
so
Yeah,
good.
and you
know-
need to.
You know what would
Thank you,
look
guys.
amazing on top of that? A Terminator T800.
You can put anything. I mean, it looks so good. You can even put like Superman. Like, when I get the black suit Superman, I'm gonna actually put him here.
You basically
With-
can put any figure there.
Yeah.
Any figure here.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and
That's what-
right. If you guys want to watch the review, I did a review for both of them, and it's freaking amazing. I'm telling you, like, it's really, really good. Not to give shout out to Desi, but it is a really good diorama.
Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate the shout out.
Yes, and he's gonna be working on a special edition for me.
That
Indeed.
barrel looks amazing.
I think you have
would
enough.
put-
I think you have
I
enough
would
special editions. Okay, like we get it.
I would put their IG-11 sitting on that barrel holding Grogu.
You can put the IG-11.
That's true, yeah.
You can put
Yeah.
anything.
Anything. Yeah.
You can put anything.
Those
yeah.
are the best pieces where you could put anything and anything goes. My God.
One question, Desi. That one you made for the Mandalorian, that will not fit in the Detolf, right?
No, I made 7 in total, and out of the 7, 1 I did make it to fit in a D12 because it was they're all custom. But
What's the normal height of that one? The height, or what is the height?
I
of that
think it
one?
was 17 inches. So it's about 2 inches too high, and it's too wide for a D12. I think it was 17 by 16 or something like that. So, sorry, I don't know it in centimeters.
It's perfect for module cases.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why when I got this one, that was my vision to put it in a module case. So I'm gonna make it like, I'm gonna put my Mandalorian, Grogu, all that is gonna be here. So it's gonna look sick. I'm telling you, it's gonna look.
Will
sick.
not. You will destroy the scene. You can only put Mandalorian
You will destroy
like
the scene.
looking at the door. You cannot put everyone there. Like 10 people.
I'm gonna
there
put
in
I'm gonna
front
put
of-
10 figures in here.
I'd much
gonna
rather have
destroy it.
Desi's than these Hot Toy ones. I mean, they're just so damn good.
Thank you guys. Thank
I mean, they
you.
could just keep
It's
giving us
amazing,
those
really.
sand ones, and then we get them off you. They should give you a ringy ding ding, Desi.
Hey,
Yes,
that's
yes.
I'm here.
So I'm telling you, man, if you guys want to get any of these bases, you can contact Desi. He has a really good catalog, and he does awesome videos as well.
Metamorphic Customs on Facebook.
Metamorphic Customs. All the links in the description below. And while you're there,
And follow his YouTube channel. He does tutorials how to do dioramas and so on. Amazing tutorials. Follow his YouTube channel as well.
right?
And on the way to follow his YouTube channel, follow mine.
Yes. And on the way to follow those guys, follow me as well. And then you can follow Aries, follow Fabs, follow P-Rock. We can
Where's
get
P-Rock?
Follow me.
Follow us. I'm curious to know how many people on the chat right now watching this show is subscribed to all of us, all of our channels. Just curious. If you haven't, just subscribe. Well, I don't think P-Rock decided to fall asleep, but we're gonna wrap this up.
he decided to fall asleep.
He went looking for TT Suckett. He needed to help.
I know.
Always a good time for a nap.
Yeah, I have to wrap this up. It's been like almost 2 hours and 30 minutes, so I expanded, a bit extra. But before I continue, before I ask everyone here what's going on their channels, please, guys, don't forget to become a member of the channel. We have shows on Sundays for members only. If you are a gold member on app, you can get access to that. We're working on another plan, the diamond plan, which is going to be all in, and we're working on something super awesome for you guys. So once it is done, I will announce it. Also, we're gonna have shows coming in the next upcoming weeks, road to 10,000 subs. So we're gonna have different shows. We're working something with Aries as well. So we're gonna have a bunch of stuff coming. So stay tuned for that. Fabio, what's going on your channel, my friend?
Oh man, I just opened up my Bane broken leg that was about to go up, so I got to figure that out. I got to open my Corleones, my Vito Corleone Godfather figures that I got a few days ago. So stay tuned for those.
Mr. Aries, the Cantina man. What are we doing tomorrow, man? Tell me.
Well, we're going to do Cantina live tomorrow. And look, it's going to be live at 6 p.m. Eastern, normal time. Are you on, my friend? Are you on? I don't want to say. I keep forgetting. You're on, right?
You know what to do. Send me the link, bro.
We're on tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern. You're going to have the man of Hot Collectibles on Cantina Live, along with Harrison Ford. Here's your Bespin Han. They just released it.
Beautiful.
That's gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah.
Beautiful.
I mean, it looks like Sean Bean from the actor from Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings, doesn't it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Pretty interesting. What if I can put that over?
This is
So if
yeah, I can see it.
Guys, play along. Come on.
What's going on? 6 scale Cantina. We got the show live tomorrow, Cantina Live, so you don't want to miss that. I know we're going to have Live and Raw on Monday. It'll be me and Fabio on there. We're going to be doing it again. Gosh, we got, like Dante mentioned, we're going to be doing a show one-on-one. I think we're one-on-one tomorrow, you and I, Dante. I think that's how it is. I don't know.
I don't think so. I'll be there. No.
Fabio will be there. There you go.
No, he just
That's it.
pushed
6 scale
himself in.
Cantina. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And Joao will be giving away the Poe that I have eventually coming up over here. So if you subscribe, you can get that.
That's it. Become a member as well, because Ares has memberships. 6cantina.com. Check that website out. If you want to buy figures, you want to know the prices, you know where to go.
Best
I will do an
marketplace in town.
unboxing live on that Poe. Probably coming up during the May 4th week with Cantina Con. I'll talk about it tomorrow.
Just use your site today, 6 Scale Cantina. It's an awesome site.
Yes, no, it is awesome site, and a lot of things are gonna happen. He's gonna put Dragon Ball Z. He's gonna put nudes. I'm sorry, what? Desi from Metamorphic Customs. Cigars. Sorry, I meant to say cigar. What's going on in Metamorphic Customs world besides the awesome dioramas, of course?
Thank you, sir. Let me just say very, very quickly, I've got a video dropping tomorrow about wood textures, like spooky cabin stuff. Catch that tomorrow, but I'll use the rest of my but you focus too much on me today, so I'll use the rest of my time to say subscribe to everyone else. Seriously, guys, this is a great community, and everyone here puts out awesome content that really even before I was on this platform, I was watching every day, because this is really what I love. This is a niche hobby, and it's hard to find. I find hard to find friends in the same area, but with YouTube, the content that's being put out, it's so entertaining. I'd rather watch this often, rather than watch TV most of the time. So, anyways, guys, subscribe to all these guys. Excellent content.
Definitely.
Thank you, man. Thank you. And
Thank
Piero,
you. Yep.
let's go to Piero. Piero, what's going on your channel?
Well, we have some stuff going on. Maybe some, I don't know, man. But I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to everyone. You guys been awesome. I love
Godzilla.
Godzilla, and I love Dragon Ball Z. Let me tell you, Adrian sleeping.
I love old English.
I love everyone. I love Dale. I love Fabio, my boy.
Dale.
My cousin Dale. I love Aries, Desi, everyone watching. You guys are awesome. Dante is amazing. I love it. That's all I got, man. Thanks.
All right, thanks, Pirak. Julius, what's going on your channel, my friend?
What's up? Tomorrow morning, we will have the Collectors Unite live stream, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Don't miss that. We will be there with Blackbird Tech, Doc Smeasel,
Blackbird Tech,
1/6 fix and 1/6 scale focus. Then on Tuesday, of course, we'll have Wednesday. We'll have my main show. I need to ask to invite Aries for next week if he's available, and I will have today dropping the review of Hitman from Master Team, from Master Team, the Hitman from the video game. I'm going to do the review today on this guy, Hitman. Hitman from the video game.
Hitman.
No, he meant the movie. He meant the movie but man. So Hitman.
Dude, I know. Hitman.
Oh man. I just want to say that I'm so blessed to have these guys as well friends, man. It's always fun to have them on the panel. I mean,
except Julio.
Except Julius, because
except me. I'm always destroying everyone and everything, and always putting everyone down.
I want to give a shout out to my friend Isiko Brothers. He should be back soon. He's getting divorced now with a second wife, so it's been tough. Now it's 2 divorces out of 3 wives, so.
And with diarrhea, just worse than the things.
One wife only, so it's been tough. Also, I want to give a shout out to my friend Sergio from Jamai Toys. He's in Japan. We're working on. Hopefully, we can get him back soon. He's been very, very busy, but he knows that we never forget about him. So, shout out to you, Sergio, if you're watching the show. And everyone watching at home. Thank you so much. Enjoy your weekend. And as always, be well and see you around
in the next video. Peace. Take care, Pirak. Oh, bye, guys. Bye.